Okay.
What are we doing?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Andoria. Y'all be starting a hype train before the stream even starts.
Why hype train?
Woo!
Hey-o.
All right. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the hype train. Thanks for all the things. And now I'll go into regular announcements real quick. Hi, and welcome to Aldrich Academy, presented by Them Bows and Dragons.
Nope, the other one. Andoria.
No, this is Aldrich Academy.
Yep.
Nope. Andoria, I'm Sid. I know what I'm doing. Regular announcements. Thanks to the best Goose Mackey, who I think just got a subscription, so that's actually hella rad, was gifted to you. Woo! By an anonymous gifter. Who could that be?
You know what?
I hear more just things happening in the chat. There's more bleeps and y'all stop. Anywho, thank you, favorite Goose. Mackie, you're amazing. Don't actually stop. Shout out to Carly for these amazing tiles. Look at them. They're all so good. They're actually really great. And I do love the logo. Thank you so much, Carly. The background is by Lykel. They're amazing. This is the art. I'm trying to speed through it. And I'm doing a great job. Background is by Lykel. Thank you to all of our artists. You can find their information in the chat. Also, thank you for the music by Arcane Anthems. There will be some other music tonight. Possibly, if we get to it, by Ivan Dutch and Ian Grimm. Okay, yeah, you're having a great time. Also, maps by Chain PQ. All of that information will be in the chat. Blip. There it is, right there, just for you. Thank you for this hype train. It's amazing. Y'all keep donating and adding things, and you're an amazing there's a whole thing about the community, but I don't need to explain it. Y'all are just great, and you doing all of this, and you're so amazing. Also, by the way, real quick, our donation ability, since y'all are just dropping stuff in the chat. While we're here, I might as well tell you. $1 or 100 bits grants guidance, so +1 to a player's rolls. $3 or 300 bits, inspiration, D6 to a player's rolls. $10 or 1,000 bits, new character who dis. Create a custom NPC for the stream. That information is also in the chat down below. I believe there are multiple nations of things that I will have to look at later.
Yep, probably.
For bits and, I'm assuming, abilities and the like. But, hey, hi, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your donations, and thank you for just being amazing. Anywho, Andoria time. Previously, on Andoria, that's the trash can, ignore that. They're coming to pick it up in the middle of the night. They do that Saturday nights. Deciding to use the teleportation circle offered in Kansu, the party returns to Crysdale's hometown to find it severely changed, now a hub of activity and shops for Lifeway Industries. Taking the teleportation circle, they also find themselves at the banks of Neptri, Baxter's hometown.
There's a cat.
Meow. This is the little meowsers.
This is the hype train.
Neptri, an underwater kobold society, and home to our very own Baxter. There's so many things I can hear happening in the chat, and I feel like if I look at it, I'm gonna lose my mind. Sorry, I haven't even looked at this yet. After taking a whale of a time and a whale transportation to.
Well, I see what you did there.
All right.
And you were telling us to take a stack of exhaustion for puns.
DMs have 11 legendary resistance. Anywho.
That's fair.
Getting to the town, and after a whale of a time on a ride, the party is enjoying Baxter's hometown despite his hesitations. Pumpkin finds an underwater turtle gambling ring. The rest of the party meets the wandering wyverns, and they all decide to stay the night. And that is where we left off. I'm so scared to look at the chat.
Oh, Jesus.
That is where we left off. You all are in about an hour, Pumpkin, your custom pendant will be done. It is a little carrot-shaped piece of malachite that will help you, that is enchanted so that you can breathe underwater without having to worry about it. The rest of you each purchased your own, so you no longer need your tickets that are stamped onto your hand. Those will fade once your train is gone. You already paid for them, so there are no refunds. What are you all doing? And now I'll finally look at the chat.
Oh, there.
Well,
Okay, so when I need to open my character sheet to make sure that I have a spell slot to do this first.
Jesus Christ, y'all. Strom, you can't keep doing
Where
this.
is my D&D Beyond?
Right.
Perfect.
I know you guys wanted to look around a bit. I guess I could take you around under the Sarah quite well. So,
It would be. Are you from here?
I was kind of under the assumption after
that's
all this time.
a conversation would be pretty good to have after we're not standing in a crowded store. Maybe some a bit quieter.
Alright.
Oh, I thought we were outside.
You
Okay,
are
well,
outside.
outside?
You're
Okay.
right outside the store. You left.
Is there like a bunch of people around us right now?
This part of the isn't pretty busy. Usually no one comes here if they don't. Most people already, you got your Baxter. You know that most people get them when they're children, or their parents give it to their babies so that they can breathe. So unless you're new to the town, it's rare for people to be here. The shop itself isn't empty, but no one's in the front room as both of the merchants went to the back room because of such a large custom commission that was paid for in cash
Alright.
up front.
So here's what I'm going to do. When we have, I would say this is about 500 feet from here to there, right? I would say that's pretty safe.
Yeah, about that.
Awesome. Is it?
About
is
500?
Yeah,
From where to where?
So from where the shop was to where they need to be.
What do you mean? Who needs to be where? From the shop to
our next whale.
Oh yeah, it's not far.
Cool.
It's about
All right.
It's about
So,
500. It's less.
I'm going to wait here. You all go ahead over there and make
You
sure
all-
that they don't leave. And I will, once the carrot is done, teleport over there with Dimension Door.
I will say last session you did all agree that you would stay the night that there is also a tavern you could go to just sleep here if you wanted to. Baxter was very vehemently against this idea.
Oh, if Baxter's against this, then I'm totally fine with us staying here.
Because you know that there's an early morning whale that leaves.
It's very early. I mean, I prefer not to, but I guess we really can't help. They like to keep on schedule because, as you saw, the wheels take a little bit. So if they leave late, they'll actually make them pretty late. So they don't like waiting very much. And it's not like you can lay down in front of the wheel.
We can always try, at least.
Will we have about an hour till then? So you guys want to look around, right?
Yeah, let's go check
Take
out
some
that
time to look
tavern.
around.
Yeah, it's about an hour for your custom item to be finished, and about 55 minutes before the train leaves. So you'd be really maybe if you thought you could stall them. Train. Whale. The bus.
So I guess you could go check out the tavern while we were waiting for your necklace, and we can talk while we walk.
All right.
Yeah, a bit of swimming walk.
One of you is going to owe me a drink.
Why?
Because I feel like it.
Not me.
I guess I can. I think I have money.
I look to you, sir.
You starts looking at you in confusion and then empties his empty pockets.
Okay.
Oh, all right. It's on me.
Well, I have 7 gold here, so pretty rich.
Take a look. How much do I have?
So I guess no, I hate public transportation because they're like fucking me.
They added a backpack to. All right.
Yeah,
They
you can put things in your backpack now.
All right, so let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and head to this tavern where we're waiting.
So you haven't picked one, but you do know that there are a couple of places you can go. There's a very fun bar not far from here. You've heard whispers of some kind of turtle bar, but you've never ever been to it.
Right.
You just know that you're not
I'd go to one that I know.
If you do know, there was one your parents took you to because it was more of a family-friendly experience.
Okay.
Known as
Is it Chuck E. Cheese? Come on, what is it?
It is in
No.
fact Chuck E. Cheese.
It was the Coral Throne, which is the throne room for the previous merfolk monarchy that used to live here, and is now just sort of a very beautiful throne with a bunch of people just swimming around it, and there's music playing, and whoever's birthday it is gets to sit on the throne. It was a very boring place last time you went to it. It was if you want to swim around in a circle for a while and listen to some child-safe music, and if it's your birthday, you get to sit on a throne.
I mean, I don't know many places. I wasn't really allowed to go out to a lot of these bars when I was growing up, or when we were growing up. So, let's go to this one. I kind of know it's a bit boring, but it's pretty loud. We'll hopefully be able to get away with not talking about stuff.
All right, if that's where you want to go.
I mean, where I want to go is not here, but
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
we
but
have
you're
to stay around
shit
here
out
for
of
an
luck
hour.
for
and
now.
I say that here, I'm just kind of like not here. Yeah. So come on. And
Yeah,
as kind
kinda
of like
shit out of luck.
swim
So let's
along,
get going.
and making sure there's not like a lot of people listening in.
There are so many people who just keep waving to you and going, "Oh, hi! Hello!" Like, just friendly neighbors who are just like people peeking out of their home and going, "Hi!"
Yep.
So not even like looking at specific people, they're just saying hi to people.
No, they're just saying hi to you all. And to everyone else who like is getting off of the wheel. So any random stranger who is just like passing by gets a hello. Some of them stop and go like, "Oh, hey Margaret. Oh, how's the kids? How are you?" Like, it is very much small town, very homey. And people are even polite to like you as strangers.
Are we in Canada?
This place is here. Let's yep.
Hey, Pumpkin.
Yes.
Hi. How are you doing? How's the kids?
I'm just gonna swim ahead.
Oh, they're both fine. Little Jimmy is now in preschool.
You hear someone like a foot away from you go, "Oh, my daughter's in preschool." It's a whole, people are disgustingly nice, and everyone's so polite and waving at you and like making like, "Oh, are you lost?" Or, and just like making sure you're good.
No, we're just
Yep.
heading that way.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Appreciate though.
You recognize a few of them, Baxter. There's one who used to be your mom used to stop at the grocery store and talk to her for hours. Like, just fully would not stop talking, and you'd be like, "I need to leave." While you were standing next to the cart. You know that's like an old friend. They would always meet up only at the grocery store for some reason and just chat for so long. You know that she loves talking to people.
You wouldn't imagine what little Jimmy did today. He took some chalk and put it up his nose, and it came out his mouth. It was very weird.
My little, that's so sweet. Oh no, oh, my little Christina, she used to chew on rocks.
I just looked to you, sir, which is like,
You sir looks he looks absolute. This is the weirdest place he's ever been. He's like, "I don't understand. What are they? Is this like? Are they gonna rob us?"
I don't know.
Baxter's
know.
actively like slightly like hunched forward, like trying to make themselves look really small.
The minute you hunch, you see the woman go, "Oh yeah, don't hunch. It's very bad for your shoulders."
Here to pop my back. No hablo español.
Is that
You
a
don't
wolf with
speak
lightning
Spanish?
coming off of it?
No hablo common.
No hablo como.
I'm just going to start talking Minotaur.
She goes, "Oh, you're not from around here.
It's
Oh,
Minotaur
I'm
Spanish?
sorry. Are you
Minotaur is my language,
lost?" You see, she gets like immediately really loud and really slow and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Are
yep.
you lost?"
Just in primordial. I don't know if Baxter speaks.
Nope.
Just gonna say in primordial.
I mean, I guess I
I'm going
gotta
to
write
pretend
down.
that I know.
Minotaur is Spanish.
Yeah, Minotaur is actually Spanish.
I'm going
Just-
to pretend that I
¿Dónde
am
está
helping
la
you somehow.
biblioteca? Ah, sí. Necesitas tus padres.
You see, she looks at you and goes, "Oh, foreigners. Okay.
I speak common.
Oh,
Español es
thank
muy
you.
bueno.
Is your friend? Oh, wait, you speak common. Do they need help, or a?
They're all right. Just a little frazzled. They know where they're going. It's just kind of, culture shock. They haven't been here in so long. They used to visit
Oh.
before.
You've been here. Oh, and I don't remember your face. I never forget one. And you see, this woman is just looking at you intently, Baxter. Now that she knows you've been here before, she's just like,
At least I think. Might have been him, and I point to you, sir.
Tengo el mono en mis pantalones. Eh?
Okay. And then she looks over to
God.
Ysir, who is actively he is like you saw that he'd emptied his pockets, which were empty, but you can see now that he's like magically enchanting them shut. He's just like, and you see he's just stuffing like the bag. He has moved it from around his back and is like holding it to his front so no one can take anything out of it. And he's just, you can see he's like looking around in confusion and like paranoia.
Never mind, not that one. It's one of us. I don't remember who.
El gato! El gato!
Use trouve les toilettes.
I don't know what those are.
You see, she just kind of goes, I need to go pick up Katrina from preschool, so I will see
I'm
you
trying to
all.
figure out how to do New Zealand accent.
Watch out for
Same
Jimmy, he
thing,
bites.
same way.
She
Il-
looks
il
around for a child that isn't there.
El gato. Nope. Try to do a New Zealand accent while speaking Spanish.
Multitasking. You see, she's
Il
kind of.
gato.
Can we get to the tavern?
Jesus Christ. She walks off, thoroughly confused, towards it. What looks like just a huge daycare. It's got like a big clam on the front with like googly eyes, and it's smiling,
my
and you see
God.
the mouth opens every now and then.
Yep. They
I
just,
just point you, sir, to look at it. She go, that's probably the creepiest shit I've ever seen.
It's a lot. People are really nice here.
People are scaring me as well.
And
not
I've
trying to-
seen
Trying to rob you.
life.
They just want to talk.
You
They
sure?
talk.
That was kind of a thing we used to do. Was just if you were really polite to someone for a long time, and you like put your hand on their arm and then put your other hand in their pocket and take the money out.
I mean, considering I've walked around, we've watched some money around this place and talked to
I'm
people.
just gonna make
all
it
over
clear.
the
I keep my big bag of money in my shoe.
One shoe's just like 8 inches taller than the other.
You've got like one of your shoes is just
It's like a
absurdly
fucking
tall.
peg leg. Follow me this
Making
way.
that clear.
Gonna head the rest of the way to the tavern.
Mhm.
Oh my
It's
God.
loud there.
Yeah.
You get to the tavern and you hear Baxter, you've heard this song 10 million times. So many times. It is sort of like Pop Goes the Weasel, where it is just playing like soft kids music at just an annoying level of loud. You hear kids
Yep.
just swimming around. There are a bunch of like fish as well. Some of the kids are like riding them, like riding on a manta ray. And it is just in a circle around a single throne. And that's it. There is nothing else. There is just
Yeah.
loud music.
I thought
and
you said
this.
that this is somewhere where we could get a drink.
I feel like I remember being able to get a drink here.
There is technically food. You have to ask the fish for it.
Can you go somewhere less weird?
I mean, we can't.
I
Just
mean-
the place is really loud.
You see
You
that
did
there is
say
an
we could
old
get a
man
drink.
sitting on the throne, and he is
That's
just.
his birthday.
It is the same one who drove
Oh,
your
it's his
whale.
birthday that drove us here. Because
Oh
you get
my
to sit on the
God.
throne if it's your birthday. But we can go somewhere else if you want. This place is just really loud. So I figured it'd be a good place to be able to talk a bit easier. Because as you can see, people are kind of nosy.
Well, I suppose as long as we can get something to eat or drink while we're here.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go talk to a fish.
You
I
flag
will
down a
swim.
dolphin.
Yeah, I will order
You
something
see,
I think all of us would eat.
you see, like little, like tied around their little necks is like a menu for you to
Yeah, I'll
check
point to
things
the
off
menu.
of. Yeah.
I'll check what I usually got.
There's like
Um,
some seaweed pasta and like squid, just various types of fish and kelp-based
Um,
foods.
Does any of this sound good to you guys? Kind of fish, which is a little morbid actually, and seaweed kind of dishes. The pasta's really good. So usually what I get seaweed and salmon.
I'll just take a cup
Sure.
for water.
Then it's right there. Yeah, just take your cup and swing it around.
Do you just order a cup of for water?
No, I'm good. Nothing sounds good. So whatever shows up.
Yeah, it is mainly just fish-based foods, sushi, some types of pasta, seaweed foods.
How does a fish prepare sushi? That just seems weird.
Seems very morbid.
Fish eat fish. Have you seen dolphins?
Oh,
They've-
they're assholes. I was gonna make a comment once they left.
All right, here I'll just order this stuff. It's really good. At least I think it is. I think let me order something from Jeff. Yeah, it's good to see you. We'd see salad for Jeff. Does that sound good, Jeff?
Wah.
Do you want something else?
Wah.
Got it. You never, got it.
But yeah, you order
and-
food. They bring
yeah, I'll
it
order
to
some
you.
drinks too.
Mainly water.
Yeah.
Some like sea pickle juice.
I'll get myself sea pickle juice.
But yeah, so they bring that to you. You do get both of you get complimentary waters. Or at the Crystal and Pumpkin, and you see that it is a cup, and the water there is water inside of it, and it looks different than the water around you.
Did it have a straw? Like, is a sippy cup? How's this work?
No, there are no straws.
It's
It
like
is
a
just-
bubble.
It's just an open cup.
Are you sure there are
Uh,
no straws just floating around in this ocean?
That's why they don't have any.
Yeah.
They're like no
Is
straws,
this
not around
like
the fish. You see at the bottom of the cup is a little arcane symbol.
Baxter, is this like a freshwater versus saltwater thing?
Yep, that's fresh water. This is salt. You really can't drink salt water. It's not good for you. That's fresh water, kind of like the cup makes
I
like a
mean-
bubble.
Like, I'm here for a good time, not for a long time, but okay, I guess. I start sipping my water.
I mean, I have a sea pickle juice here. If you want to try sea pickle juice.
Think I can't save.
I
No, I'm kidding. It just tastes like regular water. Baxter, you don't have to make con saves for any of the food here. You're
I
very
yeah.
want
used
to
to
find
this.
out what this sea pickle juice is.
You do need to make a con save then.
Okay.
And the
I'm
water
gonna-
drinking it does just taste like regular water, which is confusing.
Oh! God, I forgot. I get a plus. Me and allies in range get +3 to saving throws, so I'm
Oh,
adding
nice.
Nice.
fucking a lot to whatever this is. That's a 19.
So you take a sip, and immediately it is sour. It is a sour drink, and you like
Ugh.
for the moment you're just like, eh. It's not awful. It just tastes very weird.
Yeah, it's
Not
good.
my cup of juice, tea, whatever. Here,
Yeah.
take it. Ugh.
It's alright.
Like it's not
Would you like
awful.
to try?
I don't like sour things.
Right. Well, wait for the food. I can tell you. While it's loud. Yeah, this is my hometown technically.
Did anyone notice how that dolphin seemed like an asshole somehow?
Yeah, they quite often are.
I mean,
Hi,
Yeah.
Watson. Can I help you?
Make a history check, Baxter. Oh, play.
Like
Goodness.
while they were leaving, I noticed them like just punt someone in the crotch for no reason.
Oh, they don't do that. Not at their place of work. I'm so sorry. You're muted. Those sneezes look awful.
They hurt so much. Oh, and there's one just like sitting there.
Oh, oof.
12.
A 12? Okay.
Yeah.
You definitely remember your parents telling you to not go to a certain side of town because there was a dolphin gang that would roam around.
Yeah, there's actually a pretty scary dolphin gang in like the west part of town. They're quite known
That makes
for
sense.
just like mugging people and beating them up with their fins.
Do they also do that with the killer whales?
Oh yeah, it's quite bad. Which is another rival gang in a different part of town.
You know there are a couple of the killer whales that like definitely do work for like the whale ride company who have gotten jumped on just during work hours by dolphins.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is my hometown. Welcome. You haven't been here in a while. Like a long while.
So are you secretly hiding from the law here?
If by the law you mean my parents, then yeah.
yeah, parents can sometimes seem like that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So
Well,
understandable.
There are some people from this area that don't really think that don't particularly are very fond of outsiders. Aren't very keen on outsiders being able to come to this area here.
You're not that missing noble, are you?
I don't think so, unless my parents are lying to me.
Just making sure that you're not the missing noble that we heard about last time.
The missing elf.
Yes.
Okay.
No. No,
I heard
no.
they were a prince.
Who? Okay.
But yeah, kind of had a bit of
Not the one from those people. There was another one that was missing.
Oh, not the one from the Wandering Wyverns?
No.
The Power Rangers?
No.
Oh, the other
There was-
missing one.
There was another missing person?
No, so I was like, are you talking? Because they're the ones who are looking for a missing
Yeah,
person.
there's just the.
There's just
I've
the
lost-
one.
Yeah, but weren't they missing a noble? Someone who had stolen something or left or wasn't
They were
getting
they're missing a noble who ran off. Yeah,
Yeah, so the
a
missing
blonde
noble.
elf.
Yeah. Okay, but you're not secretly a blonde elf under there as well. Like, I've known you long enough that you could also be an elf.
I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, never know sometimes. As far as I know, I'm
Jeff,
not.
are
Jeff?
you a blonde elf?
Are you a blonde elf?
Easier. I'll never tell.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
usually
it's
no.
definitely Jeff.
I don't know
Son
about
of a
that.
bitch, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff is pretty, nobly. Anyways, so yes, I got in a bit of fight with my father. I snuck out, or we snuck out in the middle of the night, and
Were the three of
had-
you also supposed to be married?
I'm probably at some point they probably had a plan for us, but essentially, well, we hung around the whale area quite a bit, talked with a lot of travelers, traded a lot for different outside materials, books, like to read a lot of books and maps and whatnot, and my father found it and destroyed them all, and pretty much told us that we weren't going to go anywhere. We were going to go to a family business and die in the family business. If we didn't like it, then suck it up. So we left.
When did you become a furry?
It's actually a long story, pretty wild one. We were going around for a while, ended up getting mugged by some people, decided we didn't really like that too much, kind of got joined up with like a
Were they the
traveling-
dolphins?
probably dolphins. No, actually some human people, didn't like them very much. Took all our stuff. We ended up meeting up with a traveling like pet seller guy.
Does anyone else notice how Chris Dale's dark?
What's going on?
We still feel asleep.
Your screen is black? Oh, I thought you
Shit.
covered it.
Yeah, I did. It's still covered.
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
Ran into a pet seller guy because Taylor can cook real well, and kind of told us how to fight a bit better. And then we met Jeff. Jeff was a little duckling at the time. Got to know Jeff pretty good. Seller guy wasn't the best to Jeff. Kind of treated him like he was stupid. We could tell Jeff wasn't stupid, so we took Jeff and pieced out again. And then all of a sudden we broke an egg, and there was a little pendant. And Jeff was like, quack, quack, and kept pushing it to us, and we put it on, and
Wait, so Jeff gave it to you?
yep, it was in an egg.
Jeff, are you running a furry convention?
Use here. Not a convention.
Jeff also told us that he used the blood to do stuff with, which was to help us, you know.
Warlock patron.
You hear Jeff go, no, I'm not going to do that to them. I did bite them, though. Show 'em magic,
Yeah.
how bloods work.
You want to tell that bit me? It's actually kind of how we learned how to do that. I can't really show you
Did you
here
turn into
because
a radioactive duck?
I'm actually a were-minotaur.
You're a were-duck.
I'm a were-duck on full moons.
You're a kobold minotaur were-duck.
This is now, canon. I, in fact, will turn into a were-duck on a full moon. So...
Anyone see that lightning just going by? How did they not conduct this electricity here?
The lightning is saved for somewhere else. I know what you're trying to do. It's gonna be somewhere else. I already wrote it down.
So that's why I'm not too keen.
Lightning
to dig
underwater will kill a lot of things in this location.
That's why I don't really want to be back here, just because don't really want to see my parents again, or at least see my father.
You see, your sir puts like a very comfortable hand on your shoulder and just looks you dead in the eye and go, "Fathers suck."
Yep, this took quite a bit. Mine were in a pretty big shipping area, like firm around here, to like other underwater communities, and Honestly, I think he was kind of a shady dick. Yes, Jeff, what
Did
you
you say
say?
dick or duck? Your accent
Dick?
sometimes. Okay.
Dick
Okay.
is in a part of a
No, I
male
understand.
anatomy. Or I guess anyone anatomy, depending on what they want.
Jeff,
That's
are the
fair.
furry suits anatomically correct?
Oh my god.
You see, Jeff just doesn't respond, just looks at you. Like, why do you want to
Why
know?
would you even want to know?
Jeff goes, why do you want to know? Do you have
Maybe I
plans?
want a furry suit.
Wah. Wah, 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 wah. You see, he goes, oh, okay, I could get that for you.
So, yeah.
Are we
that's the
just
You
story.
see-
surrounded by furries?
You see, Jeff leaves his little spot in your lap, Baxter, where he was eating, and he like drags his plate across, and just sort of like sits next to you, Pumpkin, and goes, wah, wah. And he goes, like, so what are you looking for?
Is he being a dealer?
Yes, he fully slides over to you like a dealer,
Fursuit dealer.
and is like, what are you looking for?
Yeah,
You
just
see a single
corpse
cat
dealer.
swimming around.
Yeah, there's a catfish going around.
It's weird because they actually just look like a cat's head on a fish's body. It's
Yeah,
true.
a fish's
It-
body. Yeah.
The cat owed me money once, I think.
You see, it goes by and goes. It sees you, just bolts.
I believe that cat has lived in my house 10 years rent free.
Yeah, the son of a bitch.
Bitch owes me
Fucking
rent.
I
How many
bought
lives
them
do
a
you think
hot
that
dog
bitch
stand.
has?
These motherfuckers will not work. Fucking bums.
How many lives do you think it has left?
But Pumpkin Jeff is offering
Not a lot.
if you have a specific kind of suit you want,
We'll
Jeff can
talk
get
later.
it for you.
You say we'll
Damn.
duck later.
Yes. Now
We'll talk later.
DM
I
me
heard
whatever
duck
suit
later.
you.
We'll duck later.
I heard
What?
we'll duck later.
It's my British Canadian accent that I keep switching between.
DM me whatever fursuit you want.
Oh my god.
So,
Do we-
I mean,
Are
I'm
we
on
able
this.
to put? We're able to put. Yeah, we are able to put.
Ultra.
I just turned my lights with the wrong remote. So yeah, that's the story. I asked to stop by some old stopping grounds since I don't look like me and see how my mum's doing at least. My mum was pretty cool.
Do you want to drop by and find out?
As long as they really don't see us, because like I just said, my dad's not really a big fan of people that aren't part of this area.
Well, if it'll make. So you don't, or
And my mum was, I mean, my mum just always kind of went along with it, didn't really say anything or stop him. But, you know, wouldn't mind making sure she's all right.
all right.
No spaces.
Well, how long do we have left? I suppose if we stay the evening, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, looking, it took us to be, 10 minutes to get here?
And waiting for the food still.
Oh, they'd already brought that out.
Oh, I said eating the food still.
Oh,
Eat
they just said
food.
waiting for the food. I was like, oh, they already gave it to you.
Um,
It is a lot of kelp-based options, like a bed of kelp and then some sushi on top, or like a bed of like kelp pasta with like a sauce
Yeah.
and salmon.
This is my favorite one. It's real good. Enjoy. I'm like going to town. This is awesome.
All right, let's give it a try, I guess.
Hmm.
So, are you planning then to go to around your old home, or to find your mom, or to see her in the distance and
Yeah.
lurk?
I would like to lurk, please.
Lurking is allowed. So you do manage to. It doesn't take long. You remember pretty easily where your house was. There was a nice little park, like maybe a block away, that your parents would let you just like walk over to. You lived on a cul-de-sac. It was very much that kind of closed off, where it's just like, damn, you really
Damn,
get to know your neighbors.
Where I grew up, got it.
So
It's torture, but just for you personally, Liz.
do you see her?
You do see your house, and it looks empty for this time of day.
That's sweet. Usually mom's home.
She's usually home. You know your mom likes to bake bread, which takes most of the day when you're underwater because it is very hard to consistently keep a fire going.
It's true.
And she refuses to use hot rocks because she says it ruins the flavor. She wants a real fire.
Usually mom's home. It's kind of odd. Let's go, because we have like windows and stuff too, right? Can I like go up, like sneakily
It
go
might
up to a
be
window?
a bit less weird if I'm caught sneaking around than a fully grown massive minotaur.
Oh, it's probably right. That's true. Do you mind maybe
At least
checking
I
to
look
see?
like I could be confused. You might be too spooky.
Fair enough. But do you mind checking it out?
I'll go and look, and I'll stealth around with
Go
my
ahead.
low stealth score.
Give me a stealth roll.
That's a 3.
A 3.
Mhm.
So you start stealthing, and then like you see that there is a bush that you think you can hide in, and the minute you step towards it, you immediately trip over and just like crush the bush underneath you.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
My mom's gonna be mad about that.
Those were her prize anemone. What flowers bloom underwater?
See, never. Yeah, maybe. Spells. Panic. Prestidigitation. No. No. I can't fix it.
That really sucks. Yes, mom's favorite anemones.
Is that like the aluminum nums?
Yeah, I think. I don't know what you're saying, but careful.
I'll keep walking up.
Yeah, so you walk up, you peek inside, and it looks empty. You don't see any furniture in there.
Knock. Do you have any sugar? I need sugar. That's what people ask for, right?
Silence. I have indeed asked my neighbor in this place now for sugar and 1 egg.
I don't talk to my neighbors.
She's such a nice old lady. She's so sweet. She helped me move all of my stuff upstairs. I had to say hi. We're on a nice off right now. It's off topic.
Uh,
You don't hear anyone open the door. No one's coming. You don't see anybody in the window. It looks empty. Looking inside, you can see some layers of dust. Looking at the windowsill, you see dust, as if it hasn't been opened.
I'm gonna walk around to the door. I'm gonna try the door.
It's not locked.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in and say hello, and then I open the door and walk inside.
Yeah. So you step inside. Are you just leaving this door open behind you, or?
Yeah, I'll close it behind me.
Okay. There you are.
Is Baxter freaking out when I just decided I'm gonna walk in? I don't know what's
A little there, yeah.
okay.
Can you make a charisma save for me? Pumpkin.
I mean, that's my best stat, so
I know.
yes.
I couldn't remember what your casting ability was.
27.
Wait, how close are? Oh, never mind. That doesn't matter.
You're fine. You see, and then another investigation check.
And I haven't even done an investigation check yet, but I
No,
will do it.
another. I meant to say another check investigation.
17.
So you step inside. You feel this weird sort of magic wash over you, and looking behind you for a brief moment, you think you see a symbol on the door as it closed behind you light up. The symbol was it's a very familiar symbol to you, as it is the same one on the hilt of your sword.
Hello?
Silence.
I broke your symbol. Gonna go and look to see if there's any like drawers or anything where I can like rummage through it.
So it's a pretty like think average Midwest America suburban home. It's got a pretty nice.
Why are you coming at me?
Because you gave me this character, and I was like,
There's
well, I
a
have
live,
to.
laugh, love plaque on the wall.
There is. You can see it's not actually a plaque. You think
Are there spoons
in the there's a couple
on the wall, like the little spoons that are from each state?
No, but you do see the faint outline of like behind the wall, like they used to hang there and now they've been removed. You also see what looks like a live, laugh, love. You don't speak Kobold, so you don't know what it says. It's live,
I'm
laugh,
going to
love.
assume, based on the amount of characters here, this says live, laugh, love.
You see, like in the hallway, it looks like paintings were removed from the wall. You know, like when someone moves and you can see that like the dust, the like lighting around the boxes.
But the live, laugh, love thing is still here? Sign is still here?
No, just the like remnants of it. Like it must have
okay.
been hung there for a while. It's in Kobold, so you don't actually know what it says.
But there's the signs there.
But no, just the faded background of it, as if someone had
okay.
hung it up and then removed it. It's entirely
So
empty
do
of
I find
dust.
anything in like drawers or?
There's a couple of, like kitchen drawers and random like there's a built-in little. Excuse me. There's a built-in like mud room, and you can see there are like loose lint, some like tiny pieces of like broken jewelry,
I'll
some
take those.
leftover stuff. I mean, they do look vaguely expensive. At least worth something. You see there's some like loose, you know when you just don't get all of the silverware, you're like, I'll leave that one fork that's kind of like doesn't
I'll take the
knit
fork.
with the rest of it. It's nice. It's got like a little shell handle. It looks nice. It just was left behind for some reason. Most of the cabinets are pretty empty in the like kitchen area. The living room looks emptied out.
Is there a basement?
No, there is not. But there are bedrooms further back. Or you
I'll
think
take a
there
look
might
at
be
those.
more rooms. Peeking in, you see 3 rooms side by side. Each with like a little, it looks like something was nailed onto the front.
Okay.
And you see like 3 rooms. They're all empty, and then looking inside the very last one at the end of the hall, it looks like that one's also empty, but you can see, you thought there would be beds in the other 2, but in this one it looks like all of the beds that would have been there are here and all pushed together. As if someone like moved their beds to push them all together into one room. There's like a dresser that was just left behind.
What's in the dresser? Anything?
Some kids' clothes. Mainly just like small children's like running around outside clothes, like I want to play. And then across from there is another bedroom.
I'll check that one.
Investigation on that one, because that's a thing.
I mean, I only have a 2, but dirty 20.
Damn. Okay. So yeah, walking around in there, that one, it looks like a master bedroom that was emptied out. Like you can see, there's a little bathroom off to the side, and as you're walking, you trip, and for a moment you think you just tripped over like a nail before you see that like a piece of the floor is sticking up.
I'm gonna look around and then lean down and try to pick it up.
Yeah. So you go ahead and pull on it, and it looks like something has just been like a hatch that was tried to like flush with the floor, but is now like slightly up.
Do I see anything inside of it? Like I try to open it.
Okay. So you open it. It is dark in there. You know how like if it's going down into what looks like a basement, it is too dark to see all the way at the bottom.
I have 60 feet of dark vision. If that helps.
It's you can see that it looks like a very long stone tunnel, but Pat, you see that it goes further than 60 feet, and it is incredibly dark down there.
Well, what's the worst that could happen?
So many things.
I'm gonna put it down and then start heading out.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out to the front. They moved out.
Moved out, like,
If you say anything, you're muted.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. Guess I wasn't really expecting that to be the case.
Do you really think there would have been anywhere they would have moved to?
I think I also found a creepy room, but I'm not sure.
What do you mean by creepy room?
They had like a room underneath their floor.
Did I know about a room underneath? Nope.
Nope, you have never had a basement in your house. You know your dad never let you into his room. He was like weird about no kids in the bed in the adults room.
I mean, we don't have a basement of any sort, so
Well, you do have a basement because I found it.
I mean, honestly, we really wanted to lay it in my parents' room. It was like a rule, number one.
Well, they're not there, so you're allowed in your parents' room.
Well, technically speaking, rule one was don't wake up dead.
Well,
He's
he's also not there.
Am I just giving them the weird rules my parents had? Yes.
My God, same.
Why can't I go in your room? What's in there? Now I have to know.
Yep. I guess, I mean, I'd like to know what's in there. I don't remember that being a thing. Are you taking some time to investigate?
I was going to go down myself, but then Then I said to myself, "What's the worst that could happen?" And I remembered everything bad that ever happens anytime I say, "What's the worst that can happen?"
Oh, probably a good idea, though I can't imagine my parents would have anything really dangerous.
Yeah, like ruining my fucking coffee.
I assume this is going to be something that you're not going to want to see, but we'll see what the best and hope for the best. I mean,
Right. Let's do this.
last time I found an underground room, there were swings in it. Found out those swings were not for having fun on; they were for a different kind of fun. Anyways,
Where the hell were you?
Where did you go that
I know.
had...
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Where's... What?
what do you mean?
What?
I
I
turned
mean,
to you, sir, just like, is that some kind of fucking room you have?
I don't have. If I have it, I don't know about
what
it.
kind of
I
swings aren't meant
actually
to be
believe it
swung on?
was a fucking room, is what I was informed.
Mm.
Anyways,
I mean, what
Is
kind of
that
room
one
would
of-
have a swing that you're not supposed to swing on?
Is
I
that
don't get it.
Is that one of my rooms?
Is
Sir,
it?
just
no,
look-
it
Okay.
wasn't yours.
Okay.
It was on
I'm
a
gonna
mission.
go ahead and start heading
The fact that you
to.
even have to question if that's one of your rooms is kind of terrifying to me.
I don't know what's in all of
Well,
the rooms.
remember, your sir doesn't know what's in all the. Yeah, they don't. We
I'm
could find
gonna
one.
walk to the house.
There's also death in one of those rooms. It was really weird.
There's a what?
Moving on.
An office where there's. Anyways, yeah.
Okay. And I am gonna need to do some quick saves. Baxter, you need to make a. What do blood hunters use?
Oh yeah. Everyone, there's a rune behind the door. It's bad.
My magic, I really don't use any specific. It's just kind of like I
Okay.
just take damage.
Then wisdom save.
Also, you get the... I'm assuming we're in 10 feet of each other, so you get the +3 from my
Could it be intelligence?
aura.
That is my.
If you do not have a specific one, then it's just wisdom.
Aura,
Damn it.
aura.
Wait, add 3.
Yeah.
15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. And then Christelle, paladins use, I think,
believe
also
charisma
charisma.
casters.
So then, yeah, you will also make a charisma save.
That is my save. Oh, holy shit.
Is it like my 27?
Yeah. That's... Hold on. 18 plus 3.
Is 21.
22.
30. So 30.
Oh, wait, 21. Put a 19.
Good deal.
Yeah.
I-
21.
I typed 19 into the thing instead of 18, so I took what it said.
Okay.
Because I got an 18, the +3 from my thing, and then +9 to charisma.
So 30.
Yes, sir is also fine with a 23, so
Um,
y'all all
and
are
just so
good.
everyone knows, interesting thing to note, this symbol here that just attacked all of us, it has the same logo as my sword.
Well, a different effect does happen that I'm going to narrate that felt
Oh.
different from you, Pumpkin. The two of you, as you step through it, you immediately feel like this nauseating wave of magic just pass over it. Like stepping through the door makes you feel gross. Like there's something trying to push not just you, but your whole being, your magic and everything out of this house.
That's not normal. That's not supposed to happen.
It isn't.
Yeah.
You feel unwelcome here.
Oh, it had my symbol on it.
For
but
you,
it may
Pumpkin,
not
it just
have-
made you feel like a weird shiver.
I mean, as far as my character feels, it had the symbol on it, so that's not inaccurate information. It had my symbol on it. I don't know what that means.
Can you just show it to us real quick?
Here's my sword. Summon my sword. Flashy.
And then let me
Um,
pull up what the symbol looks like. It's in one of my notebooks. It's actually, why am I doing that? It's the logo, our logo. It's that simple.
Oh.
Without the wheel. I was literally looking for it. I'm like, what? No. The logo that we have, it is that symbol.
the
On
5 with a diamond. The 5 of diamonds?
the five
The
of
5
diamonds.
of diamond.
Yeah.
And that it like shows itself on the door again.
You each, it briefly flashes. And it's different colors for each of you. For as you step in, Baxter, it is like a gold and red sort of thing, like blood and gold. Christelle, what color would you say your magic is? What color would you say your personal magic is? Your aura. For you, sir, it's a sort of like fiery
I was
yellow.
gonna say mine's kind of fiery, but probably more like a red or an orange.
Yeah. His is like a fiery gold.
Do you know what that symbol means? Or it's just like what you have on?
I assume that this is a place. Yes, it means hope.
Mm-hmm. On Krypton,
I-
it means hope.
I assume that this is a logo that is important to me, though I don't know how.
You do remember,
And-
or actually, make a intelligence, just a raw intelligence check.
I remember the thing with the person in that area and
Okay.
so on and so.
Then never mind.
This is just what my character, how they're associating it. And there was a person there and other things and stuff, and that's just what I remember. And anyways, the symbol's very similar to that one.
You see Ysir staring at your sword in a little bit of confusion.
I'm gonna make it disappear, and then smirk, and then reappear it again.
Okay. I think I've seen that.
You think?
Possibly it's you know when there's something in your brain but you can't remember it.
All the time?
It's like it's there, but the more I try and think about it, the further it goes.
Do you think if we look into it, we might be able to find it?
I think I saw it on some decks of cards.
Oh, that's someone's car alarm. I thought there was an alarm in my house, and I was like,
Oh my gosh.
While they're talking, Baxter's gonna head over to the rooms.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show you to where the door in the ground is.
I'm gonna
think you
stop
might
at
be
our
able to,
rooms first.
Like, look in that library, see if you can find that thing.
steps of things. Baxter, when you step into you see that they're the three rooms. You see they're in order from oldest to youngest. The very last room was the youngest. Which is where you all piled up all of your stuff, your beds, so that you could have little like cuddle piles, even though your parents said you had to sleep in your own rooms.
Yeah. We'll head to the last one, our cuddle pile room.
And as you step in there, you see Christelia Sir's sort of looking at you like, I think I need to check. It feels, and you see he just leans over to whisper to you in Primordial, it feels magical, like something is stopping me from remembering.
I'll whisper back in Primordial. Whenever we get the chance, do you want me to go digging?
You should. It's affecting each of us who went through, but not Pumpkin.
Yeah.
They're safe, which is good, but
I felt
Why?
it. It was gross.
it's an awful feeling. You all did save, so you don't feel anything else anymore. It's just like a lingering feeling of like shouldn't be here. You get bad vibes from the whole place, except for you, Pumpkin.
The entire place fails the vibe check.
Your vibes are your own. If you feel bad vibes, they are your bad vibes.
No, my vibes are just vibing.
The rest of you, immediately it feels like, shouldn't be here. I should not be in this house. I shouldn't be anywhere near it.
There is nowhere that pumpkin shouldn't be.
Love
So, next chance we get in the tent, I'll go to the library. I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, hopefully lets you actually read the book
Yeah.
or find something.
So here's the fucking room.
Yeah. Hold on.
Baxter, what were you looking for in your childhood bed, or were you just there to relive memories?
I was just there to relive memories, but can I check to see, because we'd carved our names in our beds at one point, like all together. Are they like still carved in the back of one of the bed legs?
You see that, yeah, your initials are still on each of them. It's also, it's covered in stickers, just so many.
So many stickers.
Just like random stickers of like, you see one sticker of like the Wandering Wyverns. You see just a bunch of like random, although they look slightly different than the ones you just met, which is really confusing. It's like same
Right.
color palette, different people, definitely.
Different people. No, just like stand for a moment, and I'll like bamf out, and just like stand for a moment in like our room.
It's you can see that like the beds are still sort of in the same place. It looks like they've been moved over slightly, but mostly the same. Your dresser is still there. There's still a little desk where you guys like on the underside of it would like stash your books that your dad like wouldn't allow you to have. There's like a little like
Yeah,
where you
can
used
I
to
look?
keep all of it.
Can I look under the desk to see if anything's been like anything survived or got stashed there after the fact?
So you peer under the desk and can you make a perception check for me?
Of course. If you make me cry, I'm gonna be real mad. I know it's not hard to do, y'all. That's not bad. Perception. That is going to be 16, 18.
Okay. So you see there aren't any books left in there. You think everything might have been torn out of there, but you do see a tiny slip of paper.
I will take the paper out.
Taking it out, you can see there's writing on it in cobalt, and it's a little message, and it just says, dear. It just like it doesn't say dear. It just starts. It's like, I'm sorry I couldn't do enough for you, and I'm sorry that I couldn't help you achieve your dreams. And then it just says mom at the end.
How dare you? How dare you, Sid?
And then on the back of it, you see it's the same little smiley face she would draw for each of your lunches. She would always draw a smiley face with a little heart and put it in each of your lunches every time you had to go to school.
The lion, though, watching the audacity of this. I will stick the note in our bag. And then, like, bamf back and head back out of the room.
And now on to other parts. Other side. You all congregate in the sort of like master bedroom. Pumpkin, you point out where the hole in the ground is.
This is very similar to the one I found previously.
Oh god, we don't need to know about the sexcapades that you suddenly found
Ew,
someday.
gross.
T-
You don't say that word. That word is
Yeah.
gross. Anyways,
You see Yasura's behind you going, trying to figure out where the line is. Like, that's the line? Okay. Wild. Just like, sure, I guess, sure. He's having a full conversation with himself silently through nothing but gestures. Just like, but yeah, so you open it up, and it's pretty wide. For you, Pumpkin, it'd be easy to, like, it seems like a wide hole, which is weird because you've seen kobolds. They're not the largest creatures. And this seems peculiarly,
Allons-y. And I'll jump in.
that word, large. That's alright. Pumpkin jumps in. The rest of
does it
you
look
see
like
them do
Baxter
that.
could fit, or would I need to?
It looks like you
bamf
could fit.
out? Okay, Baxter will, right? Well, kind of like carefully head down.
You two.
Careful. It is a smooth tube. So carefully how?
I don't know. I'm a big guy. I'll just like.
I mean, it's
Drop
pretty
down.
rough, but yeah, okay. So you also just objectively jump in, but safer than just going feet first. Let's go.
Yeah.
Christelle, Yusura looks at you, Christelle, and goes, I guess in the As in, we go.
You go first.
Should we close that? And you see he points to the hatch that is just, it's propped open.
Yeah, probably. We don't want people, following us and shit, so.
Then you should probably go before me, because I can't magic the... If I'm already halfway down and you're not in the...
You're no fun.
I can't mage hand if you're... It's not how the... Okay. Oh, well, I'll just go.
Can we, is it possible to, go down at the same time? Because I don't want to, slide down and then all of a sudden you're not coming down.
Sure?
I don't know, someone might just fucking come and kidnap you. While we weren't looking, you were killed before.
That did happen.
So, excuse me for being real protective of our little...
I'm getting down there at least a minute sooner than everyone else.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
definitely.
So your search
I
kind
got
of looks
pretty
at
soon after you.
you two are gonna get
Okay.
there before these two.
Yeah.
If we're in combat, these two bucket around.
You see your search goes, okay, I'm just, well, have fun. And you see he just sort of
I'm just gonna,
leans over.
Drop. I'm gonna try and, grab him and drop down together.
Okay, that's a whole thing. And as you're going, he is flustered before he realizes and mage hands and shuts the door. And as it closes, Christelle, since you two are the only one here, you see that same symbol flash on the bottom of the door that was closed.
Not good. Don't like that.
And then you two are shut it down. So while you two are taking your slow,
Sweet ass time.
leisurely swan dive down, you two pop into this area. And please let me, hang on, prep this map.
No.
Whose car is losing it?
Sorry, it's fine.
We don't hear it, so it's okay.
Oh, I know. You can't. I can't. It's loud for me, but I have my gain down, so you can't hear background noise.
Ooh. Oh, this is a throne. I was like, that's below my house?
No,
it's
that
a
was the
throne.
place you were at last time.
Okay.
That was the Chuck E. Cheese you went to.
Gotcha.
No,
I was like, damn, that's under my house, and I never knew.
No, but below your house is this.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
well,
music.
There is. And as you start sliding down, you do hear music.
Ah,
Hang on, let me turn it down. It is a little loud.
The Phantom of the Opera live underneath my house?
I mean, that is clearly what's happening here.
Yeah, pretty much.
You hear someone, you just hear the sound of piano music. If you could all place yourselves somewhere around here.
Well, not all of us.
Well,
Two
can
of
the
us
two,
got
can the
down
two
here.
of you who got here at a reasonable time
Yeah.
place yourselves somewhere around this first ledge?
Are they gonna have ants in them? Good talk. Sorry.
Are there
Thought
going
I
to be
muted
ants?
myself. That's a long story. I can tell you later.
But yeah, so you hear
Oh,
the
sunbreak.
soft sound of piano music. As if someone is playing near you.
Yeah, definitely can say that wasn't a thing as a kid.
You have never once heard of this place, Baxter.
Nope.
Not in any of your contraband books, not ever in actual school. This is an entirely new area for you.
So, I think I read a play about this one time.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like how it ends.
Nope. Don't think I will at all. I think my play also has a story about this book too. Oh no.
Yeah. Is there a person playing the music?
Yeah. It is they're a bit far from you, but you think you can see someone on top of the multiple ledges in front of these giant plumes. I forget what they're called. Of
Pipes.
The
pipes. Yeah, but they're made out of a specific sea thing, and I
Coral?
don't remember. Yes, that's what it was. Out of coral. So you see a bunch of just pipes out of yellowing and decaying coral.
The music isn't on a loop if you wanted it to be.
I guess I will try to stealthily start heading.
Oh, whoops. Didn't realize it wasn't looped.
At this point, do you really think stealth is important? They're
And
playing loud enough music that they may not hear us approach anyways.
They don't seem to have noticed you.
Okay, I'll just try heading over there then.
So I will say, by the time you two get to around this area,
Okay.
Ysir and Chrisdale do drop down behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna look back at him, kind of point, and keep going. And I'm gonna stop when I get to like.
There doesn't appear to be oh, it's over here. You're going to have to wait to go that way because it goes around, apparently. That might be important. I don't know.
Can I not
I
just
mean,
swim?
yeah, you feel you feel as if there's gravity here. So the minute you
Oh.
fell through that first
That's
chute,
what I thought. Yeah.
you slammed down as if there was an actual ground. You do
Are we
think
still in water?
You're still underwater. You can tell that you're still under the water, but you feel as if it is deeper here, as if gravity actually exists. And yeah, there's this one. There's also this entrance over here. This one's more of like make an athletics check to physically pull yourself up. And then there are stairs if you just want to walk up them.
Yeah, I walked up the stairs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna split up for the fun route.
I mean, go give me an athletics check, as Ysir does not follow you with his lack of athletics. Where was
Okay,
his
that's
token?
a 16.
Since we get here first, how do they look like this person?
Surprisingly, you stare at them, and for a moment, you think you see someone who looks to be like completely, just a sort of mer person. Like they have soft blue skin and like large fins along the side of their head with dark black hair. Even though this token doesn't have that, ignore that. But as you look closer, you can tell this is someone you think you've seen before.
Also, who's their music by so we can say the...
The music, which is dropped, links will be in the chat. Ian Grimm. Ian? E-A-N.
It might be.
Ian, you can find their music. You can either purchase it from here, or you can find it always for free on YouTube, their Spotify, all of it. Amazing fantasy-themed music, specifically for campaigns and streams. I have to figure out how to make music loop.
There should be a button that just is like... Let me go into my music. Oh, it won't let me do it. There should be a button that just like recycles it. It's...
There's just a fade in, fade out.
No, there's a button for it. It's there.
Okay, maybe I just don't know where it is, but for now.
And you said it looks like someone we've seen before?
Staring at the back of them, you think
there should be a button that looks like two arrows pointing at each other.
I don't have that. I will look for it in a second. You've definitely seen this person before, as you fought them once before you entered a train. And Ysir immediately stiffens upon seeing them.
As in, like...
You think this might be the person you fought before, who you thought was Captain Bordain.
Shit.
Also, did I get up with that 16?
Yeah, a 16 will definitely get you. Oh, yeah, see, I have that, but it doesn't give me the option. I don't have the little circle. I just have the regular.
I'll look over to Ysir and everyone else and be like, as in, like, should we talk to them?
Ysir has stopped where he is, as he is staring in confusion and, like, slight horror.
I'm gonna try, like, quickly just kind of backpedaling around to this side.
They have not noticed you.
I'll lean over and whisper to Pumpkin, should we say hello?
Well, we could either go with a regular hello, or we could go with a pumpkin hello.
We're not doing a pumpkin hello right now.
But I mean, this could be a threat.
Well, yeah, but we gotta figure out what the hell's going on. Why would he be here?
Why is this under my house?
That is my question of, shouldn't we just pumpkin hello them?
No, because if we want answers as to why the hell the symbol was there, why the hell this is here in the first place, all of this
There we go.
Shit, that's kind of
All right,
connecting together.
All right. Greetings.
Hi. What are you doing in my basement?
I'm gonna motion to you, sir, to just hide.
You hear the music abruptly stop as let me roll your sir stealth check. He's not gonna do well, but we'll do
I
it.
was in the neighborhood and I needed a cup of milk and sugar, and we just happened to
Damn it,
find
sir.
your fucking room.
See, sir is just like right here, very visible, but assumes he's hiding because he's lower. With that natural 3.
Apologize interrupting your clearly beautiful moment. I'm not good at this.
What are you doing in my house?
I'm more used to blasting first.
I don't believe this is your home. As finally they turn around. Yep. This is my sanctuary, my place to relax. I don't believe this is your home.
I mean, technically speaking, up above, it's my house.
Okay, so and you own the lands below it as well?
I mean,
Why
I
do
don't
they
know
have a
where the
tube?
deeds are, but
I'm more interested in the tube that goes from their parents' basement to bedroom, the place where they sleep, into here.
It is.
well, what did you do to my pants?
You mean the 2 little kobolds who were so desperate to sell their home?
Yeah.
Nothing. I simply purchased a home for me to reside in and found this lovely sanctuary beneath it.
Oh, so you legally purchased it? If we were to go seek out those kobolds, we'd be able to find them. We just accidentally walked into the wrong house.
I don't know where they are, but I'm sure you can find them wherever they moved to.
Insight.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an
That's
insight
what I was
check.
leading to as well, but I don't think I have good insight on this character.
I have good insight. I didn't roll well.
Dirty 20.
Yo, all,
21.
you will all
Dirty
roll
20.
better than whatever he got.
13.
Cool. I mean, I guess that's...
Dirty 20.
Hang on, I gotta-
21.
Yeah, you all pass it. This fucking 4. You don't think he's telling the full truth. Some of it's weird. Some of it seems like it might be true. Like your parents definitely could have sold the home, especially since you moved out. You're not sure if they just didn't want to live here anymore because you weren't there. You don't know. But you do think you don't know what he's saying that isn't true, but he's definitely lying.
I'm going to summon my weapon and then stab it into the ground and point to the symbol. I've seen this everywhere. Is this familiar to you?
You see, he looks at it and then actually takes like a full step back. Because, if you can believe me or not, but there's no reason to wave around imprisonment symbols, alright?
Is that what that is? I am very curious now. So, it's a symbol that locks something inside.
Seeing as you locked something in your sword, I guess, wouldn't you know?
No one has to do an insight check to see my eyes go,
Oh.
what?
So, are you locked in here?
No, but it does not currently. I can leave when I choose, as long as no one closes my doors or locks them without coming inside. I'm perfectly able to leave whenever I choose.
I say nothing, but I look to you, sir.
Sir also looks at you as you both realize, oh shit.
We didn't tell them that we closed the house.
Nope.
Yep, none of you know that.
Do you know what happened to the kobolds that lived here?
They sold me their home, and
Okay.
then they moved, and I didn't ask them where they were moving to.
Most
Why
people
not?
don't do
Because
that.
I don't care
I-
where they
yeah,
moved to. I
I
don't know
believe them in
them.
that. Yeah, that makes sense.
I
I wouldn't
want-
ask what. Yeah,
I just wanted to buy a home.
that makes sense.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. I thought I probably would ask, but if it's not supposed to, I'll mark that
What?
down. Don't do that.
If you, I mean, this, I don't care about them. I bought a home and then they left it, so I now own it.
Do you have like a deed thingy? Just so we can deed know that
On
you-
me. Do
you
I
own
carry
this.
the deed to my house
mean-
on my person?
As far as we're
Um,
concerned, this house belongs to them. But if you're really telling the truth, then we can just leave and we apologize for our intrusion.
Yes, the empty house belongs to this tall Minotaur.
How long ago
Aren't
did
you
you buy
vamped
this?
out?
Oh, I thought you were still.
I
you were
vamped back in
together.
again.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, fully together.
How long ago did they sell it to you?
I want to say what? 30 years ago? No. A week ago.
Okay, I just
Let me
want to
guess,
point
this
out
is
there's
one
a
of these big
giant.
shticks about how time isn't really that important to you.
There's a huge difference between 30 years and 30 hours. I'm just.
It's true. There's quite a difference.
Will you leave me to my music? I
Sure. That's not an issue here. We got our
Play
answers.
this song.
No, we heard you. It's lovely. I think you were doing it in loop.
I did finally figure out how to do that, yes.
Hey, good job.
Well, can you show us the way out?
Can you swim? It's right back up the way you came.
I can't.
I can.
Okay. Well, go up, figure yourselves out, and please leave my nice little relaxation area.
Alright, sorry. Didn't know they had sold this place.
Don't worry. I didn't break any pots or anything I found around the area. Looking for rupees.
Right, do leave, yes, my furniture alone. I spent money decorating that place. Which each of you immediately clock.
And just so you know, it was empty when we were up there, but that's not important.
Yeah, no, each of you remember it being empty, whereas he
That's
says...
what I'm saying. I'm
Oh, you say it
saying
to him.
Yeah, it was empty when we were up there. I'm not sure.
Right, I hadn't purchased anything yet, I mean.
Okay. Are you sure we're not doing a pumpkin hello?
No.
I'm sure.
You see that your shirt has, like, sunk down, just, like, to be flat with the floor.
I'm sorry, can I just ask your name? Your name?
And yours?
My name's Baxter.
Yours? You see he starts looking at you,
That's-
Christale and Pumpkin.
I'm going to point to Pumpkin. That's Squash.
Oh.
And
okay.
that's
I'm Opal.
Opal.
We're all opal.
Oops, all Opal.
Oops, all Opal. Actually, my
It's-
name's Opal too.
We're all opal. We are all opal.
Listen,
Yeah,
my name
Baxter,
is a
when
play
Baxter
on
says that,
crystals.
suddenly they have like opalescent hair grow out of the top of their head.
My
and,
flames turn into opalescent hair.
Oops, all
My
opal.
charm turns into an
Yes.
opal.
I am spaghetti squash.
Curious name. And
Grew up on a farm.
there was
Farmer folk. You know, not very smart.
another who dropped in. A fourth?
Oh, yeah. It's
That's
Tom
no sir,
Phoenix.
Marie.
Oh, he told me his name's Tom.
I thought it was no sir.
I'm sorry.
He goes by a lot of names.
And where is this friend of yours?
He doesn't like people. He has an
Yeah,
anxiety
he's
disorder.
shy.
He's just,
Right, okay.
He's
stealthing around, spooked out by situations.
Stealthing around. By
Yes.
He's
laying flat, face first on my ground. You see as he looks directly in Yasir's direction.
Look, he thinks he's
Yeah,
good at stealth.
It's like
Please
the
don't
whole
break his
idea
aspirations of being a rogue.
it's the idea of if he can't see you, you can't see him. Just let
It's
him
very
see you.
kind of childish in that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know I can't see him, so I guess that helps. I just know he's there.
Finally, our names, your name?
You may call me the captain, if you so choose.
Captain what?
I don't think
Of
we're
what?
that
Actually,
close.
I'm curious of.
We gave
of
you
what.
actual names.
I mean, Captain can be a name.
You gave
it's
us a
just-
title.
yeah, that's accurate.
For all you know, I could be Lord Opal.
And for all you know, I could be named captain.
Well, then tell us that. 'Cause otherwise, it just sounds like a pompous title call.
Well, I did say what you could call me.
Looking at his hands, are his hands both the same color or is one black?
Looking at his hands, they are not the same color. One of them is pale blue with sort of like tiny webbing in between it, and the other one looks black. And most of the people who you've met have it either. The teenagers you saw, only a couple of them had it like only on their fingertips. Some of the like higher ranking ones had it up to their wrist. You think it didn't go any further than a couple of them having it at their wrist. For him, it seems to go all the way up his arm.
Oh,
Um,
do you have a guild deficiency? Do you need some vitamins for your hand?
No, my hand is fine.
How
Also,
many
I
lives
mean-
is that now? That's like several of them.
Also,
right?
I'm just going through my notes real quick. You said that Vityan also had it way up his arm, correct?
He did. Vityan
Thank
was
you.
the only other person you had seen with it all the way up his arm.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, I've seen that before. Your hand there?
You have?
Yeah.
On who?
I mean, a few people.
Oh, phew.
All it kind of starts. Some of them just had like fingertips. Some had it up to the like wrist.
We ran into a couple of bad people on our travels.
Oh,
We were just trying to
bad
get from
people.
place to place. Well,
I mean, no,
bad
all
as
are
in
bad.
trying to take from us.
They did try and jump us in a canyon.
I see. Well,
Accidentally killed one. Brought him back to life.
oh,
I didn't mean
dear.
to hit him. I didn't mean to hit him as hard as I did.
That wasn't you.
I mean, it wasn't Jeff's fault.
Oh, a fifth.
Oh, technically, he's not. He's just my pet.
Curiously, you don't see Jeff. You don't see him. He is hiding inside of your armor. He is not gone, but he is making himself not visible.
I was like, damn it, he's back at the
I
mall.
was about to say, oh my god.
no, he is not
Ian.
missing so much as he is making himself not visible.
He's my pet, but he doesn't really like people, so I try and keep him away because he tends to bite.
I will say Jeff rolled on that 20 for his stealth. So
Well, does Baxter even know where he is?
you know because you can physically feel him. Mainly
Yeah.
because no matter how stealthy you are, if someone touches your chest, you'll know.
But well, I guess look at everyone else. We'll be heading back. Hello, sir.
Hello, good
You see
sir.
a bill just peeks out to like nip at your cheek.
Yep.
I'm kidding.
Sir,
Right.
come on. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh,
No, you can't step on my keyboard though.
oh, cat. Right.
The
okay.
graceful leap.
Tell me again. Where did you see these people with conditions like mine?
Remember?
In the
A blood temple.
desert. Desert.
Yeah,
A blood temple. And you entered it?
No, we saw them enter
Yes,
it.
to a blood god
I see. And did you go
and die.
inside? Oh, you lost a friend or such in said temple?
Apparently, they had lost some friends.
Oh, the children did. Okay.
You didn't say children.
We didn't say
You
they
said
were
children?
children.
Yeah, no, said that.
I assumed. Forgive me. Were they adults?
Could have been. I don't know.
No, they were children. You were right. That was a good assumption.
Pumpkin!
It's almost as if you knew what you were talking about.
Then I guess I'm a very good guesser.
No, I'm also a very good guesser. Are you sure we're not doing a pumpkin hello?
No.
Your name
I'm
is
not-
Pumpkin then.
I'm not really sure what's going on now.
No, that's just what we call it because squash and pumpkin are very similar.
But your friend here, they called you Pumpkin. Is that your nickname?
Yeah, it's a pet name. We're
Is it
lovers.
yours? You see, you just hear your sir shovel.
In
doesn't-
order to try and sell the bit, I wrap my arm around Pumpkin's waist.
Oh God, too close.
Right, yes,
Oh,
lovers.
right, we're not at that point yet.
Tell me, Pumpkin, have you ever met the Black Hand? And I need you to make a wisdom save, Pumpkin.
Oh
But what if I'm
no.
not
Shit,
replying?
of course.
No,
What if
no.
I'm not replying? What if I'm just going, huh? Pumpkin? Who's that?
Oh, it's not about the replies.
Don't forget your +3.
I've been saying I want to do a pumpkin hello for hours.
It is not that the reply, it is hearing your name that makes you feel something deep in your chest. You do have advantage on this roll, I will say.
No, I should be fine.
And a
13 plus 5 is 18, plus 3 is 21.
But then again, we don't know what we're up against, so you might as well try to get a higher number.
I mean,
Great.
15 plus 5 is 20, plus 3 is 23.
There you go. It's a little better.
So wait, your first roll was what, 20? And then
21,
Okay.
and then 23.
23 definitely succeeds. It was a DC 21.
Okay, so 21 was fine too.
They both
Yeah.
would have been fine.
Better safe than sorry.
But you feel as if something, the minute you hear him say your name, you feel something probe just like inside your head, like immediately, as if you have a headache. You're able to just shake it off immediately, but it feels as if something just tried to get inside.
Did it feel like a spell?
It did not feel like a spell so much as an effect.
But did it feel magical?
It did feel magical.
Okay. He just used magic on me.
I'm sorry? No, I don't believe so.
I'm good, Tefs. Say that word again. The squash one.
I'm sorry?
The other one. The one that you called me.
My pet name.
Oh, your name. Pumpkin.
That one. Do I do it again?
Yeah, go ahead and make another wisdom save.
And this is also with advantage?
It is no longer with advantage. It was only once.
Okay. 17 plus 5 is
22.
22 plus 3 is 25.
Okay. You feel you feel that probe again, as if it is something trying to get into your mind. It is a pressure.
I like that.
Maybe it's time for us to get out.
Yes, I think it is time for you all to go. You see, he turns around. Or no, he doesn't turn around. Actually, he will wait to just watch you leave.
Well, if he turns around, then that just shows how cocky he is as we leave.
No, he is going to watch you.
Does he have a mask? Is he like
No.
wearing part of a mask?
You can see his entire face.
No,
looking
we're
at
not
it,
getting all the phantom allegories.
no.
Okay.
I need to roll
He has a
your
little
sirs.
monkey with cymbals clapping along next to him
Stealth to see if he can get out of here without
that
being
he
seen.
sadly, forlornly looks at.
Cool. So he
Sir,
turns
please.
just briefly, and you sir thinks he's turned fully around and stands up. Because he rolled a nat 1. With
But
advantage, mind you. He rolled 2 nat 1s. I want you to know that this was an advantage with 2 nat 1s.
Buddy!
It's not for him. You see he stands, and you see Captain Bordain goes,
Do I have a chance at making a reaction before, not even a reaction, can I do something if I see him standing up?
you sir, or Bordain?
Yes. You, sir.
It depends on what you want to do.
No, I probably don't have enough time. No, go ahead.
You see, Yusur stands up, assuming that the guy is fully turned around, and goes, fuck, hi. And Bordain goes, well then. And here I thought we were all friends.
Fuck.
I just dragged Sir over next to me.
We're a throuple.
Right, okay. How are you?
You know, no, sir?
Yes, sir. My
No,
lovely
sir.
son. I do know him well.
All right, since the jig's up,
We'll
Is
be
it up?
taking our leave now.
gotta be real with you, we fucking killed you in the desert.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, no longer going to your own hut anymore, so I think we're going to head out. You can continue to play your creepy music in the basement of my band's house. Live your best life. We're going to go. I think that'd be best for all of us.
As you're saying that, you hear the sound of thuds as the map doesn't have it, but as each of these anemone or coral, not anemone, that's not the only thing they see, sprout up entirely, boxing you in. They seem to just immediately grow about 50 feet.
All right.
Is it like boxing us in with him or boxing around us?
Boxing you in with him. So you can still see him, but there is no exit. I'm not going to draw them. Just the ledge is where you can't go.
How tall are they?
They're about 75 feet or so. You think you'd have to climb them?
All right. That doesn't seem very good, but we're just going to get out of here if you'd kindly move there.
No. You said something about killing me in a desert.
Yeah. That's why it should be known. You just let us go
How
on our
far
way.
away was the how far away was the tunnel that we were in?
It wasn't super far. It was maybe about
Can I clock how
100
far it was?
120 feet up. 120 to 150. I mean 120 to 130. Jesus. Depending on your height. So not super far, like not enough that you felt you took damage, especially since halfway through you felt gravity turn on. So you don't think you got hurt. It just like, your ankles felt sore.
We've already know how this turned out once. Just let us continue on our way.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
And how did it turn out? Fighting
Eh.
me, I suppose.
Well, considering that we're alive and you're, not, at least that other you, I suppose it went well. You and your little friend too. We also handled them quite well.
My pets, yes. You did dispatch of them. I really thought that we could be friendly.
Well, technically you are boxing us in.
Yeah, we've actually never done anything at this point between.
No,
It's always been a fairly positive.
You did kill my pets.
You
And you.
attacked us?
When
Indeed.
we were attacked.
Yes, by
My pets.
Attacked?
And
attack.
bring this lovely, lovely traitor into my
As a
place
gift.
of
It's a gift.
relaxation.
Yeah.
Oh, a gift then.
Yes, a gift.
No.
A
Yeah,
sacrifice?
We
How
did
far
not
up
know
the
you
tunnel
were here.
How far up the tunnel was it?
What do you
Like,
mean?
how far was the tunnel that we traveled?
You maybe slid down for a solid 10 minutes. How long is 10? If you're going at a speed of blah blah blah, how long? But you think you were going for maybe almost 10 minutes. So it seemed like a pretty long tunnel. Like, it started getting boring just halfway through. I just skipped it because I didn't want to narrate you being in that tunnel for that long. But it was a pretty quick way.
It's like the Spy Kids 2 tunnel. They're just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a check to see if I can accurately pinpoint exactly where it was?
I mean, you can see it. You can see it in the wall.
But we have a 75-foot hole.
Oh,
wall,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and make... What kind of check would that be? Go ahead and make it either perception. That's really the only one.
Is there any that are memory based? That might be better for me.
History? Perception or
No.
history?
Yeah, perception. Is that awareness, surroundings? Anyways, keep going with this. I've got something I'm gonna do. Is the hole up or to the
Up.
back of?
It is up
So
and
maybe
behind
I can
you.
kind of see it. Okay.
It is up and it is behind the wall because remember you did fall all the way at the bottom of the map.
17.
You think you can see it. It's a little hard to see just over this tall wall of coral, but you think you can see where it generally is.
And inside gravity wasn't happening, like we'd be able to get back up there.
Yeah, you feel like halfway through you were just like in water. Like the only reason you were moving down was just because velocity was taking you. But you think that it just has the free gravity of water, and then halfway through that fall, gravity finally actually kicked in.
But can we swim back up? Like if we really wanted to.
You think you'd have to get maybe the height like 50 feet up before, and then you could swim. Like you just need to get 50 feet in the air, and then you can swim the rest of the way. Right now you're in an area with real gravity.
I'm gonna dimension door you, sir, and I to the hole.
Can you make an opposed athletics check? As Yasir tries to resist.
Oh. Athletics, that is a 24 because I got a natural 20.
Well, I'll just put away this really nice 18. His best roll of the night.
And then, sir, you get the hell out of here. I'm going back.
Okay. You see, he goes, I'm not gonna leave you here.
Well, I just wasted the spells, so if you don't leave, then you made me waste that spell for no reason.
I didn't want
Get
to go.
the hell out of here.
Do you know how to stop him? Because I do.
I don't care. We're not getting you hurt.
Okay, amazing. You're going to end up wasting a spell.
And I will dimension door back because they're not listening to me.
He wants to go back because
I
I don't
wasted 2 spells.
I don't
so
want you
all of my
personally
spells are now
as
wasted.
the DM to have
that's
wasted
what's happening.
I don't want
Nope.
you as the DM
Both
to have
spells are
wasted a
gone.
spell.
If he's gonna come back, he wasted both of my spells. That's what I'm doing.
He's resistant. He was resistant. He didn't want to go.
I won. Well, now that little problem's dealt with. They're no longer here.
Thank you.
Yep. So as you can see, it's just us now. Just let us go ahead on out.
No. So, you bring my son here as what? Some kind of sacrifice, and then take him away.
We never said
Please.
sacrifice. To be fair, we did not know you were down here.
Still, I couldn't have had a moment with my dear sweet boy.
Especially not when, it was fairly murderous intent the first time around.
That is accurate. You
I
did
will
try
say,
to.
my pets don't like him.
And you clearly don't either.
I don't like you either.
I mean, I don't care how you feel about us. Honestly, we don't give a flying fuck about you. But we do give a fuck about our friend. And we're not going to let just you take him and kill him.
Yeah.
Whoever said I would kill him?
Well,
You.
you did say dead or alive.
You
Multiple
said
times.
sacrifice just now.
And sacrifice.
I asked if you brought... You offered him as a gift, as some kind of sacrifice, is all I asked.
I just wanted to distract you long enough to get him out of here.
I really thought we were friends.
But
I
you
don't
said
know
that
what.
before.
If you think we're friends, you need to do an inkling of something that's going to prove good intent towards us. Because otherwise, we
I
have
did.
seen nothing but this.
I gave you fair information. I was polite when you apparently invaded my home and ripped up my floors. Just to what? See if someone who had already sold the house, you could have asked any neighbor, any person, and they could have told you exactly what happened. But no, you chose to rip up my home.
Well, when you come back to someone's home and you see it completely empty, you kind of start to imagine the worst. So you go in and check
Especially
yourself.
by someone who tried to kill you before, Eldritch Blast.
Right? Your child.
Oh.
Does Eldritch Blast automatically hit?
No.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll the hit, as this is gonna be a fight.
Son of a bitch for turning this into combat. We could have just had a war of words.
24 and 26.
Oh, hang on. Fuck, I gotta find this man's sheet.
To be fair, we have not fought in a long ass time.
You
That's
have
fair.
not. That is true. I'll give you that. You've all been avoiding my combats, including this one that could have started immediately as a combat, and I was like, I don't know what y'all are gonna do.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't. Where is his stat block? Give me a second.
You are so used to us ignoring combat.
I am.
that
I
you
didn't
don't have
even.
a stat
I didn't. Even,
block.
I have it. I didn't even open it because I was like, these fucks are gonna skip it. I know they are. I was so where it. Fuck, hang on. Give me a little more. Give me a little interlude.
Do you want to go to break?
We
Do you want to?
Yeah, we
Do you want to sit here and go to?
We're gonna
or do
take
you wanna go
we're gonna
break?
take a quick break while I look for that information about this man. I was you guys skip all my combats. I stopped preparing full stat block. I have it. I just put it in a folder. I don't expect it anymore. We will see you back in what? 15
Listen, you
minutes?
threaten our homeboy, we
15
threaten back.
Yeah.
It's actually perfect. Yeah. We'll see you all in 15 minutes. I'll
We'll
come
see
back
you
with
on the hour.
some combat. See you on the hour.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes, thank you for
Son
watching.
of a bitch.
We'll be back.
What? Ah,
What? Ah,
Ah,
I did it. I found the
So I
stat
went
block.
Eldritch Blast, 21, and I think it was actually 27 because
It
it
was
would have crit if I had used my freaking Hexblade curse, but I couldn't.
So yeah, we're back. Last we left the party, they were starting fights as they do.
I
You know them.
we did not start. This was not started.
no. This was not as we normally do. We normally avoid the hell out of this shit.
This is true. I can't say that's as you do because that's actually the opposite of what you
This
do.
this is not. Anyways, it was 8 plus 6 is 14. Is it 6 or 5?
Wait, Queen Latifah's queer? What?
8
What?
plus 5 is 13, and 8 plus 5 is 13, so
I don't know if I
26
believe
damage.
that. Anyways, yeah. What? Whoa.
What type of damage was it?
Force.
Force. So you do. So you like just a wall of just force, like 20 of just hits into him, and he goes. I see. Okay. And I am going to need everyone roll initiative.
That's all his answer is.
Right.
Oof.
So-
Okay.
right.
That's all
Sorry.
you have to.
I just
I hit you for 26. Fuck this guy.
You don't
Liz,
know
you
where he's
just
at.
fucking opened my eyes.
Dude, I just opened my own eyes.
What
I
happened?
just read that.
There's a report that Queen Latifah came out.
Has she not always been out?
That's
No.
what I always thought.
I know. I was like, I
Like
just
not like
assumed.
has never officially like been out.
Okay, anyways, initiative.
Yeah,
I got
everybody roll.
15, 16, 17, 18.
I can't look up Queen Latifah stuff right now. This is for post stream.
I'm so sorry. My
I literally
ADHD is really bad when I'm tired, so
Alrighty.
Same. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Joop. So let's see. What do we got?
I have a 4.
18.
18.
Okay, which of you two has the
Fuck.
higher dex?
I bet Pumpkin's dex is better than mine.
Probably
I have
not.
plus
Mine's only-
3.
I have a +2.
Oh, well then it's me.
Okay. So it is.
Things I was not expecting. I keep forgetting you're not a rogue.
I'm not a
Yeah,
rogue.
that's the other
So it is.
campaign.
Baxter.
That's why I just went.
I mean,
pew.
then Pumpkin.
Right.
Then this
You're a
man,
warlock
and then
rogue.
Christale. You are the very last, unfortunately, Christale.
All good.
I have to hit things.
So first, then, in the initiative order, will be. What is this DM? I can't look at that. What is this gaze? First in the initiative order is yes, sir. So for a brief moment, you each feel like a pressure, as if like the water gets pressurized. Not just around you, but you can also see it is around Bordain, as just the water around you feels like it is sucking in. You all are fine, but you see immediately like a slash cuts right across Bordain's chest.
What?
And then that, we're gonna move on to Baxter's turn.
Bordain slashed himself? I'm
No,
confused.
you feel so. You think you didn't see anything around you. You just felt the water get tight, and that like a slash. It was in the blink of an eye, as if like for a brief moment, for just 1 second, water got super. The air was like really tight and still, and then just in a blink, it looks like something slashed across Bourdain's chest, injuring him.
Okay. First things first, I'm going to look at everyone and be like, yep, never done this before. Gonna try it. I'm gonna cast Ethereal Step, which is a free action I have. So I start my turn from not incapacity. I can choose to magically step into the veil between planes. I can move through other creatures and objects as if they're difficult terrain, as well as see and affect creatures, objects on the ethereal plane.
Just to confirm, we are level 7, right? And I know we leveled up in one of our campaigns. I don't know which one it was.
You're still level 7. You haven't leveled
Okay.
up at
Okay.
all.
Cool.
No, I
Okay.
would have reminded you. And I try and just remind you what yours is. Is that a spell or like a class effect that you have?
It's a class. It's a class feature that I have
And which
as a
plane?
ghost slayer.
Which plane was it again? Remind me.
It just says between the planes, so it's called Ethereal Step. I guess objects in the ethereal plane.
Okay. Hey, damn it! I don't have.
So I'm gonna take one step forward and then, like, literally just like disappear.
I will say, as you step into the ethereal plane, immediately you just feel hands on you and like the sounds of wailing
Didn't like it.
as people are just like, ah, just like take.
Oh. Excuse me.
Take
Let me
us.
squeeze on through here.
Excuse me.
Let
Pardon
just,
me.
It is just
Uh,
hands along your whole body as people as just
Hey,
souls
don't
are
get so
trying
handsy.
trying
That
to like
is-
grab on.
uncomfortable. 5, 10.
That's why I was like, wait, hang on, which plane is it? Because there are certain planes that you have access to are scary.
I am then going to move up. Since this is just like difficult terrain to just kind of help get me up here instead of having to walk around. So I'll just kind of like step there.
Let me get.
Oh, so nice.
Oh, whoop, wrong song.
I was like, this is so pleasant.
And I was like, that's a little too pleasant. Oh, I didn't load it. It's fine.
And then I'll bamf out and just take my last step towards him.
Yep, as you bamf out, you do feel like some of those hands that were just clinging to you let go because they physically can't pass on, but they're just like, take us.
Sorry. Gotta talk about your conscience. Cause extended warranty. Then I am going to go ahead and rake my axe tax across my arm and enact a blood maledict. So this is my blood curse of cold.
A maledict?
Maledict.
A maledict.
So pretty much ice just like forms along my axe's blade. So that is also a free action that I have. Yeah. But I do have to roll some damage for myself. So I take 6 points of damage.
Which, if you pronounce, if you're doing it maledict, that means in French, which mal is wrong, you'd be wrong-a-dick.
Wrong-a-dick?
Yeah.
Bad, and Minotaur would be bad dick. Bad dick! And then I'll take 2 swipes with my 1 axe and 1 hammer.
All right, go ahead and roll 2 hit.
Towards a Bordain. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. 3 plus 7. 18, 19, 20.
20? That
yeah.
matches.
Oh, okay. My other one was a 17, so that will not hit. So my axe was the first one. It's a D8 of damage. What D8 likes me? Let's try this D8. That one didn't like me very much. So that is 6 points, and I haven't played this character with a fight for so long.
It's been a whole time.
It's been a long ass time.
It's been a whole last time.
I'm just trying to see. It was just my damage in general is just that damage, or is it I add an extra be a weapon to strike an extra D6. Okay, cool. So that's 12 points of damage. 12 points of cold damage.
Ooh, of cold.
Yep.
You see as you hit him with the cold damage, like, it sort of freezes some of the water around him.
Okay. Yeah, the, like, ice crystals on my blade are, like, blood red ice crystals.
Alrighty. So yeah, as you slash into him, you can see that the air out sort of starts freezing. As if the water itself is just a little bit frozen. It's like,
and I will use my last thing with this attack. He is now marked with my brand of, I can't say that. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Castigation?
Was it castigation? Okay.
So if he hurts me or a creature I see within 5 feet of me, he takes 2 psychic damage.
Oh, okay.
Did you move? Okay, I was just okay.
I'm like right up on him because I can't do shit if I'm not right there.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you were in a position where I could flank. Doesn't look like you are.
Sorry.
And is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Pumpkin, you're next. Up next, it'll be the
Is this
creature.
difficult terrain?
It's less difficult terrain and more you have to climb to get up. Well, actually, no. These are stairs. These are just
That's
stairs.
what I thought. These are stairs.
Oh,
okay.
I thought it was a who's a what's it. Never mind.
Oh, no. I thought you were Misty stepping to be intimidating. Or not Misty
No,
ethereal
I
step.
thought that was like a cliff we had to climb up. And
No,
I did
so
not
yeah,
want to
these
spend
were
the
all
extra time climbing
all
up.
cliffs, but the final, it's just stairs right up to this.
Well,
I can't get behind. Is there anywhere? Okay,
There's
so I
space in
just
between those.
am I able to flank?
Yeah, you could
Is
get
what
in
I'm trying
between.
to do.
You'd be
Okay.
pressed up against the organ, but you could do it. You just
I
couldn't
want to
move
press
backwards.
up against his organs.
Ew. But yes, go. You are able to flank him.
I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade's Curse.
If you dance next to the organ, you'd be an organ grinder.
First attack is 16 plus 8 is 24.
That hits.
And it's 2d6 plus 8.
Go ahead.
That's 4, 8 plus 8 is 16 on the first hit.
16 damage. Okay.
Yeah, and then the second attack, 13 plus 8 is 21.
Oof.
Does that hit?
Yeah. Yeah. You know his AC is 20.
And then that's another 16 damage again.
Oof. So yeah. So you and what kind of damage was it?
This is slashing.
Yeah, so you immediately just slash right into his back, sort of cutting it up. You do see he has like a cape that you're able to just swish to the side and slash directly at his back.
And once after I slash into him, I go, "Wasn't expecting this, were you?" And then that's my turn.
Alrighty, that then takes it to his turn. I was not expecting that. No, from a child, I don't expect much. And can I have you make a wisdom save?
I am
Who's
more than
you?
10 feet away.
Pumpkin. Sorry.
Thank you.
Wow. This die loves me tonight. 23.
Alrighty, 23, so you only take half. How many? 1, 2. That's so many. 3. That's not a D10. So you're gonna take a bit of damage.
Mhm.
As you see, so you slash into him, and as you slash into him, he just sort of whispers, "From a child, I don't expect much." And I'm just gonna roll all of these at once. You take those 10s.
Tough damage. I'm not worried.
68.
Okay. Half damage of that is
Yeah, 6. Oh yeah, halved.
yeah. Is 34. I'm fine.
Yeah, so 34 damage.
Mhm.
As you see, he just sort of whips around. Baxter, you said he takes 2 every time he hurts someone?
Yeah. So it'll take 2 psychic damage.
Alrighty, so 2 psychic damage as he is staring you down, Pumpkin.
Okay.
And he goes, Pumpkin, was it? And I will need a separate wisdom save from you.
Natural 20 plus 5.
You are fine. You feel that same pressure in your head as if something is trying to get in. And he's just glaring at you, just staring down at you as he tries to, as you can feel something pressing into your mind. Or trying to
All
press
right.
into your mind. And that is his turn. Gotta burn one of those. That moves us to Christale. It is your turn.
Hello, that's me.
Yes, you.
25.
You are also able to get the effects of flanking.
I do a slashy slash.
Alright, go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay.
Wait, did we all just go into melee with? All right.
Oh, I can't do much else.
Yep.
It's going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I'm going to pump a first level smite into this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's going to be... Of course. 5 slashing.
Oh.
Yeah, didn't get much on the first attack. Then 2d8 radiant. Do I get an extra against an undead or a fiend for him?
You do not.
Damn.
Yeah, he's not. He's not undead or fiend.
10 radiant damage.
Alrighty. So you see as you slash into, he goes, oh, right, okay. I see what we're dealing with here. Is
And
this really
then
the game
second
we-
attack.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Ooh. Okay. That's a 22.
That also hits. I'm gonna beef up my creatures. Y'all are just gonna keep hitting.
Second one, I'm not.
I would have died if that hadn't been halved.
That
I don't
is-
think you're fine. Like yeah.
I'm gonna have to beef
I'm just
these
gonna.
up.
I can pump in multiple smites, right? Like
I think
can
you
do
can
that.
only pump in one.
I think
at a-
only. Is it one
Well, I
per
mean-
round or one per
One
attack?
I don't know if
fight.
it's one
You
per
only
round
do
or.
one per fight.
No, I think it's one
per
per
attack.
attack.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, just like pumping in one level 1 smite, but like
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
you
sure
should
you
be able
can
to.
every time.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you can do it with every hit. So
I always forget. It's been so long since I played a paladin.
that's fair. But yeah, go
gonna do
ahead and
that
drop.
again.
I'm gonna let you drop in the smite. So if that's not in the rules.
That's gonna be. I always forget what my modifiers are. 10 slashing this time. Now watch me get 5 radiant. Oh, nope. That is 13.
Oof. So 13 radiant.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, let me mark off that I've already pumped in 2 spell slots.
So you manage to, you slash into him twice, and as that radiant damage hits him, you see he just sort of like shakes his head, and as he shakes it, you see that his eyes, which were previously just like a soft like teal blue, start shaking into red. He just goes, "All right, well, no more politeness." And is that your turn?
And that's everything I can do.
That takes us to a different person's turn. Who
A
could that?
dumb bitch who's 500 feet away. Stay there, motherfucker.
500 is a stretch.
Well, no, it's not because I dimension doored 500 feet away.
Did he do a thing maybe to get closer? That's what.
Did he do a thing? Maybe.
If you did a
8.
thing, you dumbass bitch,
10. 8.
I will smite him myself.
You see just a jet of fiery red from pretty far. Pumpkin, you see from pretty far away. It looks like it was from where you left him, just smash into the side of this man.
Okay, but also at the same time.
Looking at it, it does feel like it was from the area in which you left him.
Starting at 2.
And then
Yeah,
that
it
is
looks like you can smite with every attack.
Okay.
nice.
Thank you.
And that is it. Baxter, it is your turn.
Whereas I take some tums.
Oh no.
I will. But I want to take the blood that's on my arm and hit it against my hammer and cast another blood maledict on the other one. So I got 2 cold maledicts going on. 2 bad dicks. And then I will take 2 swipes at these. At these motherfucker. Here we go. Oh, not bad. Okay. Oh, another 20 and a 21, right? Huh.
Oh, yep. So those both hit.
Okay. D8 plus 6. All right. 6, 9, 13. 13 plus 5 is, I ask this every time, 18.
Yep. Okay, so 18.
18 points of cold damage.
You can see that the cold damage specifically is just he's starting to like shirk away from it as it stings alongside its back now. So you just hit right into the cuts that Pumpkin left.
Yeah.
And you can
I
see
like-
they are just frosting over as he sort of just like twitches his back away from the
Yeah,
away
there
from
you
you.
go. That's what you gain for being a cold person. Boom.
Boom. And is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Pumpkin, it is you.
So then this time, the last thing they had said to me was, I don't expect much from a child.
Mm-hmm.
My face gets extremely bestial and more elongated and more like a rabid animal. The furs get tougher and stronger around my face as I go into bestial form. And I don't expect my next meal to be this loud. And I'm going to take a couple more slashes into it.
Nice. Go ahead and roll
as I
intimidation
gain
also.
some temporary HP off of that.
Go ahead and roll in also intimidation with that line.
I took 4 more
Oh,
points of damage,
fuck.
by the way.
I have a great intimidation score.
I'm gonna die. Ow.
Are you okay?
I was
Are you
peeling
okay?
I was peeling this, and you know when you peel a thing
Oh,
and
did you
it's
get yourself in the
worse.
eye?
Yeah, and I was just like,
Oh,
I'm gonna.
Oh,
I
buddy.
hate. I just hate.
Oh,
that's a 25. I have a +8 to intimidation.
Why?
I
Why?
don't know.
Why are you trained in not trained? Proficient.
I don't know.
My eyes
But
hurt.
apparently I'm spooky.
yeah. The orange rolled a nat 20 on an intimidation roll. You are
Yeah,
very
you see,
intimidated
he's
by
just
this.
you see, he's just squeezed an orange into his own ass eyes, and it's just like, oh. But
God damn it.
You see, he just like flinches away from you. Just he sort of rears back, like in a little bit of like disgust, as he goes, "Oh, animals." And then, how much did you hit him for?
I didn't roll damage yet. I only rolled the 25 for intimidate.
Okay.
I assume I still have advantage based on where I'm positioned.
Yes.
So that is a 20 to hit for the first attack.
That matches.
A 6 and a 2 is 8, so 16 again.
You're just hitting this man for the same amount of damage. You just.
And then the next attack is a 19, so that's a crit for me. 19,
Oh yeah, plus. I was like, 19
yeah,
doesn't
plus
hit.
8 is 27. So that's a
Jeez.
crit for me.
Have fun.
Do I double dice or double damage?
I double dice usually.
So I'm using 4 dice then instead?
Yeah.
Is my attack 2d6? Okay.
Then yeah, you'll use 4.
16 plus 8 is 24.
Ah! Why would you do this to my monster?
Ouch.
So yeah, you slash right into him, and you can see your magic. As you slash him, you can see the rune on your sword start glowing. The more you hit into him, the more it glows. As you were just
All
beating
right.
into this man.
Yep.
And is that your turn?
Yep.
4, 5,
Hopefully this temp HP is enough to survive.
Okay, that will pass it to his turn. So as you all are slashing into him with cold and psychic and like a blast of fire out of nowhere, he is just sort of going angrier and angrier, and his eyes have just started glowing red. So he goes, "Right, of course, you must discipline children.
Yeah.
I need all of you to sit." And as he does, I'm going to need a dex save from all of you.
Are we all in Yasha suddenly?
Yes, you're all in Yasha.
Everyone gets +3s.
What do we have to roll?
Dex, actually.
Oh, that's bad for me.
6, 9. I'm missing one of these.
24.
22.
19?
So everyone but Pumpkin passes. So for those
Okay,
who
is it a
pass,
20? Is it a 20?
Mm-hmm.
I'll use my +1.
You'll use your +1. Yeah. All right. Yep. Okay.
Good,
So
good,
let's
good.
go ahead. And you're all gonna half that damage. Then you're still going to take
Oh.
it but you also see as this happens, he also seems to get shocked as lightning spreads out of him onto all 3 of you.
Oh.
So you are each getting shocked, just being jolted. How many? Look at all these fucking ones. It's fucking disgusting.
Aw.
Fuck you, Bordain.
10, 18, 19. So 49 halved to
That would be
24.
24. Yeah. Oh. If I didn't get that if I didn't take that temp HP, I'd have been at 1.
Oh.
Boy.
Let me roll a d4 real quick.
Oh, he takes 2 psychic damage.
For each of you?
For each one of us? Or
No, just 2.
Oh, just 2 in total? Okay.
I thought it was for each one of us.
Let me double check. Okay, Nox, you're literally screaming at me, bro.
He's very upset about this fight.
Let's see here. Each time a brain creature deals damage to you or a creature you see within 5 feet. So yeah, to me
it's
it
each one.
sounds like each of us. So
That's 6 damage.
6 psychic damage.
Strom has cheered 500 bits for Pumpkin.
Aw.
So,
Yay.
Yes,
Loves for the pumpkin.
loves for the Pumpkin.
Was it because I wanted to make them my next meal?
Oh, so 2 each, so then that'll be... Ooh, yeah, you see, as it presses into his head, he just goes, all right, okay. Oh, and
please.
he also needs to take that lightning damage as well.
Please don't hit my friends.
Did he make his save or did he fail it?
He made a save, but he's still taking half.
Okay. I was hoping Bitch Man failed his own save.
No, he's pretty dexy. But you see, so as he like pulled his hand down to just call lightning, not that actual spell, but to just sort of call lightning into the air and and to attack all of you, because disobedient children then. And he just snaps his fingers, and for a brief moment you think you see his entire image flicker before it comes back.
Oh no.
That is a bit weird.
What happened? I didn't hear it because my computer did a lag.
Oh no, no problem. You see, as he goes, "You disobedient children," he snaps his fingers, and for a second, it looks like his entire body flickers out of existence before coming back.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
Didn't really like that.
Christelle, it is your turn.
Just gonna straight up heft the axe again.
I didn't realize how much damage I could do.
That was cocked.
You can do a lot.
Hexblade Curse adds so much extra damage.
It
Brain
does.
no work. That's a 20.
20, that matches.
Okay. I'm not pumping in smite, so I want to save my spell slots just in case.
Mhm.
5 slashing.
Oh. Alrighty.
Second attack. $22.
Okay. That also hits.
Fucking finally, I get a nice roll on that die. That's gonna be 14.
Oh, were you rolling really low?
Yeah, I was rolling like 2s.
Oof.
What is your class again? What are you?
Paladin.
Paladin.
I'm
Why were
paladin.
you? Okay. I
was
thought you'd
rolling
roll a
like-
lot more.
I was rolling 2s.
Oh. I'm
Oh,
still in
actually,
barbarian head for some reason.
I'm so
I'm using
That's
the
fine.
same fucking weapon.
Yeah.
True, but yeah. But you're not
But I
getting
don't
the
get the
additional
bonus of rage, so.
Yeah. That's what you're missing at. So yeah, you slash into him, and you were just like hitting onto. You can see parts of him are covered in armor, and you are like just glancing onto directly. That is, he seems to be moving too much to like avoid the hits from the ones in front and behind him. That you're just glancing on the side, on his armor on the side.
Why'd you turn your light to creepy red? We didn't need that.
We're fighting.
We didn't need the creepy red.
I always forget to change it when we fight.
It's real fitting for what's coming up. What?
Fight?
No!
No, I'm
What?
gonna change it back. You can't say shit like that.
Who
Why
said
is
that?
the water getting warmer?
Who said that?
Someone peed. It's fine.
Ew.
Who peed in the water?
Alrighty, that takes
Real nice
us
move, genius.
to another turn.
Damn it.
That passes without incident. Baxter, it is your turn.
Right, because I am not a creative person. I'm just gonna go.
Smash.
I'm just gonna take him twice with my enchanted stuff.
Yeah. Take him twice.
I'm not very creative, so sorry. Ooh. One's a 19. I'm gonna spend a guidance to pop it up to that 20. And the other one's 18 plus 7. So
That's definitely a number.
I don't know, something.
It's past
25.
20.
It's past 20.
Oh wait, this is in Pathfinder. I don't need to know the exact.
So let me. Ooh, one went flying. Okay, 8, 9, 10. 15 points of cold damage.
Oof. So yeah, you hit him with just like this sort of stinging cold. You can like feel it in your, because the axe is made of metal that you're holding like all the way through, and as you're holding onto it, just the bit, the like ribbon grip is the only thing keeping your own hands from like freezing over as you just hit into him with this wave of just cold energy.
Yeah. Oh, forgot about that. Yeah, so that's my life.
Alrighty. And you said you used one of yours?
Yeah, I used one of my guidance.
Okay.
Thank you for the guidances.
Thank you.
They're very useful.
You reminded me, the DM, I should be using mine.
No, you shouldn't.
Wow.
Is
Okay.
it
don't have
actually illegal for you guys to use them?
Good to know. Well, this is a criminal, so. Is that your turn?
Actually, it's legal. It's within the legal boundaries since criminals don't care for laws.
Yep. Is it my turn then?
That does move it to Pumpkin, if that is your turn, Baxter.
That is
Um,
my turn.
If it helps, I just rolled another 19 for a crit again.
I am gonna beef up
And-
my monsters.
No.
Oh, that's
Only I can try and kill my friends' characters.
The audacity.
30 damage.
Jesus. My character just looks like a limp noodle compared to you.
Well,
Baxter's like, I'm not actually helping.
okay.
I have a +8 to my attack when my damage when I'm
wait.
in.
Mine would be a little more. Because I forgot, I add things. So
Oh yeah, don't
what's-
forget whatever your blood curse is.
What's
Mhm.
15 plus 8?
Damn, I'm gonna just.
Then you also have a +8.
No,
Alright.
I have a plus 4.
But you
I
did.
just
You hit
forgot-
twice.
I hit twice.
I will
That's-
subtract 8 from his HP.
Thank
That's
you.
30 for the first one, and then because advantage.
I have ADHD, please.
No, I was hoping it'd be. It landed on a 20 and then it moved over, so I'll take the first roll. Because it moved over to a 2. That is 22 to hit.
That hits.
5, 8 plus 8 is 16.
Of course. All right. And is that your turn?
Do I have a bonus action? Because I would like to kill him now if I do. I have no bonus action.
And
All right.
you're doing force damage, right? Or
No, these
slashing.
are slashing.
okay. So yeah, you keep just slashing into his side, like just leaving. There are cuts all along just the front of his chest. You like managed to nick right underneath his eyes. He like just barely glanced away, so you didn't cut it out.
I picture it kind of like because my character's gotten more bestial now with their face elongating and becoming more like, feral. I picture they're just swinging nonstop over and over again.
You have just been you've been cutting into this man. You are like he's been flinching back, but he can't go too far back, otherwise he'll get frozen from Baxter. So you have effectively pinned him in, and he hasn't moved to the side yet, but you were just cutting into him.
That is my turn. He's not down. I'm sure I am.
That's just your turn right there? Nothing else? Nothing else there?
No, they're like additional.
Look, yes, I've done
bouts of
close to
insane.
200 damage this fight, but that doesn't matter.
I mean, it kind of matters to me as the DM when I am just reminded.
If I tell a
Give
really
them
bad pun, do I immediately kill
No,
Bordain?
you just take psychic damage personally.
Oh. Well, fine.
So yeah, you've been pumpkin cutting into him. Baxter, you have been at his back every time he flinches away from pumpkin, just like behind him. You have been like adding in with just like cuts of ice. Cristel, you have been like jabbing him in the side, just like right in between the plates of his armor.
You see Baxter and I just wailing, and then Cristel going,
You were like cutting in right into the soft and vulnerable parts on the side of his armor, just along his side. Like you almost for a moment like nick right underneath his arm, and he is just like glancing away from all of you. She goes,
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us, motherfucker.
I really liked this place. Shame. And you see that Pumpkin, you feel behind you just the organ starts shaking.
Oh.
She goes, well then, it was nice to meet all of you. Perhaps I'll see you again.
Don't be a bitch.
And can I have everyone make a deck save?
No! Oh, I literally just threw it.
Oh wait, and I need to
20
roll his
off
thing.
my thing. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Oy. I think even if I use that guidance, it's not going to make much of a difference.
but can't we use the D6 because we have D6s, right?
Oh, we do?
Did you get them for this one? Did someone donate them?
I thought Strom gave us D6s and the things for everything. I thought that's how that basically, except for Aldrich.
I just have. They
still have 8,000 points. Hey, Strom.
That's right. That is fair. They do have 8,000 to give. 8,000 bits to just hand out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tempt him. He's gonna end up giving like 8,000 more bits.
Or you could give all of those abilities to me, the DM, and boy, could I do some fun stuff.
Strom.
Anyway.
Strom.
No, you don't need to do anything. We already have the points. You already have them.
You already have the points.
You just get to choose if you want to give that to the players to help them out, or if you want to give it to me, the DM, and I can add to this pile in my hand of dice.
I rolled a 17.
I don't have a...
You already have them. You don't have to donate.
20.
More.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do with the 8,000 you already have?
You already have points.
That's it. How do I block someone from donating bits?
How do we stop someone from donating?
Stop it. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna
Stream over.
cut the feed. I'm gonna count then that you all have it because there have been multiple donations, including by the players. So I will count those as your addition.
So, well, it was only 17, and adding a D6 gives me a 3, which is 20, which is last time was good enough, but I don't know if that's good enough.
This is a different thing.
Okay.
Adding a D6.
No, we do not need you.
We
No,
don't
Trish,
need
it's
any
okay.
donations.
We don't need any
we
more
were,
donations.
We were
All
just
right.
asking, what do you want to do with the donations you already gave? You have
You already have points.
You guys have already done so
You
much.
already gave. You have 8,000 to just spare, not including, by the way, mind you, the 10K you gave at the beginning of the stream for 2 NPC. Y'all are good. For the 2K.
Anyways.
Anywho. Oh, God.
Okay.
I'm terrified of what's being said. Oh,
my God.
I'm less terrified.
Oh.
So do you
No.
want to give those dice that you already have, not new dice, just regular ones, to the DM?
Let us specify.
Not new, just what you have.
Oh no.
Because if that's the case, it is going to change what happens to this party.
All right. Yeah,
But either way, I needed you all to make dex saves. As you feel,
I rolled a 20.
Okay, but did I have that D6 to work with?
yeah. Or no,
Okay.
the other one's inspiration, but they're the same. It's 300 bits for those, which you already gave 8,000, so you have 8,000 to just
Okay.
muddle around with. I'm so
No, stop. We
No.
will ban you. Anyways.
Anywho, you guys had inspiration because I was saying whatever was down. Rowan, don't you dare. Whatever was given from the players, you all had a D6. I'm just gonna count that you already had one.
It was
Okay.
a
So you can go ahead.
total of 16.
Oof.
Mine was a 20.
And Baxter?
26. I did not 20, but I had 26.
Oh, you're not 20? That's good. No,
Yeah.
Let me make 2 more quick rolls. Of course. Fucking of course you two. That's what your rolls would be. You feel Jeff just like securely fashion himself inside of your...
Oh, for sure. Like, if I need to do something to protect Jeff more, like,
Well,
I would protect Jeff before myself.
Jeff's not 20 makes him fine. He's...
Okay.
Good, you're apparently adding 600 for your... Oh my god.
I
Stop
can't do
doing
this.
this.
I can't do this. All right. So I got 600 bits. That's 2 more d6 to this. As you all
Why
feel
so much chaos, Trish?
the ground
Why?
beneath you ripping apart, and you feel it is like the water in here. It is still. Nothing is moving. For a moment, it feels like pure air as everything has just paused and ripped.
Ah, why?
I don't know.
Why
the
do
dice
you
to
hate
this.
us?
Apart, and that's going to be you all. The only person who passed their deck save was Baxter, and Baxter, you are the one who's taking half damage, so you're still going to take this
Yeah.
damage with another. Let me add the 3d6 to this.
No! You guys are gonna kill us all!
So, and not a single one in sight.
Oh, no.
So let's see if I can just. Let's see. That's what 7, 10. 20, 30, 34,
Oh,
36, 37, 38, plus another, now the d6s.
shit. Did you just TPK my party?
You taking half?
So that is, you each take 53 damage, Baxter, you'll take half.
What's after 53?
26.
26.
26, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
Okay. But it doesn't overmax you, correct?
I was
Correct.
only 5 away from being overmaxed.
Okay. I was like, this doesn't overmax you. You do have the +2s. I don't think you've used them yet. But, so as 2 of you do go down, Baxter, you are the only one left standing. So you're the only one to see as Bordain completely melts, as the entire seafloor is ripped. There are jagged spikes. The coral wall that was blocking you has completely crumbled. The entire, the organ is ripped apart. Everything on the ground is fully rendered. And you see Bordain just smirk at you as he melts into a puddle of black ooze.
You a bit of a bitch? Can I try and hit this black ooze with my frozen weapons?
You can. It looks like his whole body sort of sucks into his arm before his arm just drops into a puddle of black.
I rolled a 2.
You poke the ooze on the ground. Doesn't seem to do much.
Yeah.
Your friends are unconscious and making death saves.
Is the coral still behind us?
No, that has crumbled entirely. So
Okay, I'm going to, if he's gone and danger seems to be out of the way, I'm going to be like, Jeff, we need you real quick, bud. I'm going to take him out of my armor and just rub him on their faces.
Okay. As you were doing, like, reaching that, since you are the only one conscious, you feel the air get pressurized around you again,
Okay.
and you freeze, just completely, in time. So you're not aware that you're frozen. You have just stopped, and the
Okay.
only one who seems to be moving now is Jeff, as he just sort of blinks in confusion. And I guess I will have to narrate something that is only happening for Jeff, technically. Yasser he feels like a blur just pushing through this sort of like thick wall of ooze as he just sort of runs past you, Baxter, and just grabs both Christale and Pumpkin's hands and just engulfs both arms in fire. This is not something you were seeing. This is what Jeff is seeing.
Oh, okay.
Both of these get engulfed in fire and flames. And Christale and Pumpkin, you feel revived, but you're not conscious yet. You just feel as if you are not making death saves. And then that wreath of fire goes away from each of your arms and gets sucked back. And Baxter, you feel that pressure lessen as you are alone with both of your friends who are still unconscious, as they have now you both blink awake with 1 HP.
And I mean, I didn't know Yes Sir is there, but do I see Yes Sir?
No, you are alone, and I need to make 6 fucking rolls.
Is Jeff gone?
No, Jeff is still in your hands.
Okay. I will still like rub Jeff across their faces.
Mm-hmm. Those are all
just so they can get a little extra HP.
1 failure, 1 success. Oh, yeah, you're good. It's pretty good all together. So yeah, you will get the additional HP from Jeff.
Do you want me to roll that?
Oh yes, you will roll that, and I'm going to.
Christale, you get 5 points of healing from Jeff, and 5 points of healing to you, Pumpkin.
Thank you,
Okay.
Tyler. That's why we don't do pumpkin hellos.
You say he's gone? I will call out.
Are you calling out to yes sir?
Yeah.
Oh, saying he's gone, not yes sir is gone. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that though.
You saw Pumpkin Dimension do it away.
Right, yeah, but I mean, I'm calling out.
Oh, to yes sir. Okay.
Yeah, Yes Sir, he's gone.
You don't see him appear immediately, but you are still like in the middle of a bunch of rubble.
I mean, it worked out. It always does.
Yeah, tell that to the fact we were almost, on fucking death's door just now.
He was almost my meal.
You were very close. You were maybe very close.
Well, that sucked.
I'll say.
Good job, Jeff.
You see,
Right.
you just hear him go, wah, wah. I can't take credit for this. And you see he sort of waddles over to the ink, the sort of like black goo that is on the ground.
So, can we get the hell out of here now?
And a golden hand sort of scoops underneath it and just scoops some of it up. And is holding it towards you, Baxter. Wah, wah, wah.
Do you want me to take it?
Pumpkin, you hear, put this away.
I will put my hand out because my duck is handing me something.
Do you see he like the magic like hand pulls back the minute you try and like physically touch it?
Yeah, all right, got it. I'll just like pull out my bag and just open it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to put it in the?
Jeff will just like scoop all of it. He's like 2 hands just sort of made of golden light scoop up all of the ink and put it into your backpack, like the ink and the sand beneath it.
I don't think I have any vials or anything before.
Yeah, I don't know if you have any containers to put it
drops random shit into my. I have a tinderbox. I'll empty out I'll just like dump out the tinderbox and open it so he can put stuff in there.
It's enough to like it'll fit in there without physically injuring him. I mean, without like breaking. It's enough for the box. It's not going to overflow, and you're able to close it pretty easily.
Perfect. How much gold did I earn with all the attacks I made?
What that you gotta keep track of that. How much?
I kind of forgot. I think I hit.
We had 3 rounds of combat, as far as I could tell. So you probably hit.
I hit
4 or 5 times.
I think you only missed once. So it's only when you roll a 20, mind you, not when you hit. When you roll a 20 specifically.
Oh, I did not roll a 20. I did not roll any 20s on that.
Okay,
I got to 20, but I did not roll a 20.
Okay, then that is the only time you get the money. You still get the +1 to all of the attacks and damage, but it is only like enchanted money when
if you get a nat 20.
If you get a nat 20.
Gotcha. I did not get a nat 20.
Okay. But yep, you are each up, I believe, and none of you are making saves. Jeff has scooped this into your backpack, into your tinderbox, and none of you see you, sir. Pumpkin, you know where he is, or where you left him, at least.
Yes, sir. All good? Hello?
I don't know what's happening there, but
I don't know what this is.
Where'd you take him?
I took him up into the thing and told him to keep swimming.
Okay. That's good, at least, I guess.
I'm not sure I could get up there right now.
I mean, I don't particularly want to.
If you give me an hour, I can rest enough to dimension Doris up there, but I'll be out of spells again after the hour.
Well, looks like we're not making that whale.
It seems it's pretty.
No.
And that's all in the session.
To say.
Well, I'm gonna take a nap right here.
I will
say, curl up into a ball.
I will say one of you does have a way out of here, and it's Baxter.
I have a way out of here.
You have an Indiana Jones whip.
Oh, I do have an Indiana Jones
whip.
It
can extend as far as you can see.
I don't have. Do I have a? I do have equipped. Why isn't? Oh, there. Yeah, actually, I can get us up there, so we can at least leave this pot, if you want.
You don't have to use it. I am just reminding you you have it.
And
then also, as a quick reminder, Pumpkin, you do not have an hour to sleep.
Why not?
Because you did not purchase the item to let you breathe underwater, and you are running on the time for your ticket, which goes away after an hour. Which is why you were going to pick up.
I thought I had one still.
Yeah, you have your ticket, but your ticket expires.
I mean, I gave them so much gold. I thought I had one. That's fine.
No, you paid for a custom one. They didn't give you yours because they're making it.
I know I paid for a custom one, but I thought I grabbed another one too. It's fine.
Oh, if you did, then I don't remember that. My apologies.
That's fine.
We should probably get back up. So I will.
You do have time. You could take a nap and come back. I'm just telling you, you're gonna cut it pretty close. If you sleep.
No, if that only lasts for the hour, then
you'd have maybe 20 minutes between your long rest and
if we can get back up there, I can get if you can get over there, I can get you back up.
Yeah, I guess if you get me up there. But if it's 10 minutes of swimming at least to get to the top, then we might not have enough time.
I think as if we took an hour break. Or do we only have 20 minutes right now?
When I asked the god in the sky earlier that it took 10 minutes to get down the tunnel.
Right. No, I get that.
But if you left right now, you would still have the rest of the hour.
Well, it took us 10 minutes to get down the tunnel. We're going against
A whole hour.
the current this time because the current is dragging downwards due to gravity, so it'd probably take us twice as long at least.
So 20 minutes. So you would have 40 left.
I thought, okay.
So your thing has about an hour left on it. If you, I was calculating it would be close if you took a short rest and tried to get out of here. Like that's the issue is taking a short rest before getting your thing re-upped. But if you just go, you'll be fine.
Let's just get out of here.
Right. If we head over, I will use the whip to. I'll whip up. Whip and
you can see the whole the whip. I will say in the description has as far as you can see is where it goes.
Yeah.
So like the minute you stop being able to see that far is when it will.
Yeah, I'll whip it as high as I can go, and then I'll take up Pumpkin first so they can start the swim up, and then I will come back down for Christale.
When you do get to the top of the hole, you can see that there is something there, like right at the exit, and you see that Ysir is just sort of like at the bottom of the hole, staring at you, with like a sort of. He see like the door that was at the top is just being held in his hands. He goes, I ripped up your floor.
That's all right. That's what you're doing. We were calling for you.
Oh, I was at the top, so I ripped this out to sit on.
Fantastic.
Well, mainly it was to trap people in here, but.
Yeah, that's. Your dad's kind of a dick.
Yep, that suck.
High five for dick dads.
Gives you a little high five.
While you're, catching up, I'm gonna just start walking to a place that won't let me drown.
Yep.
Right, he goes, okay, if you stand on this, and he sort of like says, okay, you're gonna have to like scoot in with him. As you see, he just closes the hatch behind him and you, Pumpkin. And you can see on one side, the side that was facing the cave, the like little area you were in, it had that symbol as on your sword. And on the other is just a bunch of arcane sigils. So he goes, okay, if you step on that one, you should be fine. You should be out of here quickly.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I've had enough of magic for one day, but all right.
Do you choose to step on? You don't have to.
No, I'll step on it.
You feel it start like a sharp pull at your navel before you just pop up right next to the hole that was in the master bedroom. The floor is ripped up, but it seems like it teleported you from just at the bottom to the top immediately. And then
that's good.
Baxter, you see the little hatch opening and he goes, okay. So that I was very tired. I swam all the way to the top and I didn't want to do it again. So I just used up I did this.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. So, is Christale alive or are they fine?
Oh, yeah, I gotta go back to Ian. I will drop back
I was
down.
already on my way back to the store.
Whip to get us up again.
Yeah, they're open still because they were waiting for you to get back. They haven't finished just yet, but you can get another. I believe it was 1 gold for them if you want to get another one, or if you want to re-up
If they
your
want to
ticket.
let their customer drown, they can just let me use it until it's ready.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
so
it's up to
they'll let
them.
you borrow one, or if you want, you can for free re-up your ticket at the station. Both of those are.
I don't want to walk anywhere, so I'll just let me use it for a minute.
They go, oh, of course, yeah. No, we don't want you to drown. That would be awful. Okay, here you go. And while that is happening, yeah, Baxter,
Whoop.
scoop up Christale, bring them up.
Yep.
Pumpkin, you do see it out of the back real quick. They do come out and go, so we think we might have, so we found a smaller one that we could have cut a little easier if you need this instead. And you see they do have a finished one. It is not super detailed. You can tell they don't fully understand what a carrot is.
Mm-hmm.
But it does look like a carrot. It's perhaps not as incredibly, well defined as like their seashells. But it's like the same amount of effort, but with like an artist who clearly didn't know what something was. But
So are we talking like
the cats in like certain
the
photos.
tigers
Yeah, it's
in
like you
the
never.
old Japanese or
I
whatever
won't say
it
it is
was?
that bad. It's not that bad. That's something else. More like instead of like a Renaissance era painting, this is more minimalist. It
Okay.
is, yeah, but it is still
Shapes
a
and
like very.
colors.
It is shapes and no, but it is a well defined carrot.
Oh,
It is just not.
oh.
Skype had a bleep bloop. It's very mad at me.
Beep booped.
It is just not as well defined as their other like aquatic themed things.
Okay.
Yeah, Skype's having a upsetty spaghetti.
They don't have sea carrots?
No, they don't. But you
They
do
have
get
sea cucumbers.
They have sea cucumbers, sea pickles, all those. But you do get your pendant a little bit early,
Okay.
so that you can breathe. You see that they seem to have been a little bit flustered by the concept of like, oh shit, yeah, you won't breathe if you don't have this,
Mhm.
which did speed up their work.
Okay. I will put it on.
And you two, you are still at, I believe, the house.
And then
Yeah.
continue to bleed in their parking lot.
Yeah, you can see that they are looking at you in like active concern. Is there's like a tiny little pool of blood, and you look just messed up. You look like you got into an awful fight. One of them goes, "Did you meet
was
the
a-
dolphins?"
Gang of dolphins.
Oh, we really need to report that to the constable. We have to report this to the constable at once. This is getting out of hand. Attacking tourists.
The crabstabulary?
The what?
Crabstabulary.
They do ride crab.
Constabulary?
They do
I-
ride crabs. Is that what it is?
Vocabulary.
Anyways, yeah.
You two. What are y'all doing? As you just
I mean,
exit
once
the
we all
hole.
get back, we'll start heading back to the to the who's what's it
To the necklace store.
to the shoop
To the shop. The gift
the
shop.
shoop to the shoop.
Before you did leave, you see that you just sort of like pushed that sort of sigil down so it was facing out towards the cave, and locking something in. And she goes,
Alright.
okay, that's sorry about ripping up your floor, but I figured you wouldn't
Eh,
mind.
I
With
promise
that-
that's alright. I mean, I guess technically it's not even my house anymore.
I don't.
Throwing a party without us and tearing it up.
Is Pumpkin alive? Are they good? They seemed pretty like bloody.
Well, technically speaking, both Pumpkin and Castile kind of went down.
Oh no.
And then I think they kind of pulled themselves together because they're sort of awake, and then I rubbed Jeff on their face, which hopefully neither of them are actually allergic to duck. I've never actually is, so sorry I did not get your consent
My
before I
face
rubbed
is
my
half
duck on you.
puffy.
Yeah,
That's also why.
swollen.
One of my eyes are swollen.
Oh, so you're me
I'm
with
so
cats.
sorry. I did not ask permission before I rubbed my duck on your face.
Listen, duck
Yeah.
cuddles.
You
are
can't
the
say
best.
those words. You cannot. Not with that accent.
Yeah. So, sorry about that. Consent's very important.
Yeah.
Especially when you're rubbing a duck on someone's face.
Should they rubbing a duck on someone's face?
Jill.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You
How about we just?
exhaustion.
How about we just cool
Exhaustion.
it for now? Hey, I didn't make any duck jokes.
Duck, duck, goose.
Hey, good duck and a goose.
I'm gonna end
Actually,
this
the
stream
goose
right now.
leaves gone to bed.
This is just foul. Can we stop it?
Okay. So
Oh!
you all reconvene at
I'm
the
feeling
shop.
kinda down after that one.
Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna just go home. I gotta go. I gotta not be
You
here.
are home.
Yeah, you're attacking me in my house with these puns. You all reconvene at the gift shop. You have a great time. A meteor, rocks fall, everybody dies. Goodbye.
Good.
Good.
You
Jeff is
reconvene at
actually
the
the big bad and kills us all.
Jeff pecks you to death. You
there
reconvene
is a
at the
peck
gift
order.
shop.
How you doing there? Pumpkin? You get your stuff?
I turn around, face puffy. No.
Oh God! I think maybe we should hold off going and just get a room for tonight.
I mean, that's a
Yeah.
little forward, but okay.
Let's just whatever. I'm not even in
Well,
the mood
if
for those
I
kind of
mean,
jokes.
technically speaking, it's back where we kind of came from, so it'd be backwards, not forwards.
I have a question.
Or
You
not
have
have an answer.
questions?
Is the tent like waterproof?
I've never checked.
I
Then
don't
let's
know if
not
it's-
risk it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably try finding a place with air.
Oh, do they have an
Baxter, do they have
Airbnb?
places like that?
An Airbnb?
Oh!
No. No.
I just take out my axe and just.
I don't want to be alive anymore. I can't be here.
Skype just said no.
Skype said I'm
Don't
ending
even
this
fuck.
fucking thing.
Airbnb.
All right. Anywho, what do you want?
We're looking for an Airbnb.
There are a couple
I
of
will-
Any
taverns.
place
I
to
will
stay
take him to
that has air.
one of the taverns that I know.
You know, there's one that caters specifically to out of towners.
I will go there because I used to hang out there
You were
and
just
get
asking
under the
around
shoes.
for
or ask
stories.
around all the time.
Just stories. Just what's the outside world like?
Hi. Hello. Oh, hi there.
Mickey Mouse, is that you? Michael? Michael wrote it. So, yeah, you guys.
My name is Jeffrey Duck. Get it right.
Anyways, moving on.
I don't. We don't have to do this. I could just go. Anywho, you get to. There is a tavern that caters to out of towners called Caspian's Cove.
Like that. That's cool.
Inside, you do. There are a couple of tables that are made out of the ground themselves, like rocks that seem to be carved specifically into tables. There is a bar made of just a complete obsidian, just stuck into the ground. You can see there are a good number of people just bustling in and out. Most of them don't look like they're from here, by which I mean most of them don't look like kobolds. You see-
Is it an Airbnb? Like, is there air?
There is no air in here. It is still water.
Okay.
But there are a couple kobolds who work here. You see a turtle, sort of hunched over with a bowl of soup. There's an old next to a lizard folk named.
How do you
Riggy.
eat soup underwater?
How did you drink water earlier?
Different
Okay.
consistencies, arcane spells, things like that.
Yeah.
So, guys, if they.
This place. Go ahead. Actually, just make an Arcana check or a History, whichever you would like.
All?
Dirty 20.
1.
What were the possible.
Arcana or History.
Oh, they're the exact
If
same.
it's Arcana, it's a 3. If it's History, it's a 6.
That's a dirty 20, either way.
Okay. Pumpkin. You're very confused by the concept of eating soup underwater. Christale and Baxter. Which ones did you do? Did you both do History or Arcana?
I did Arcana.
Okay.
History.
Baxter, with that Arcana check, you're pretty used to it, but your home has always been seeped in magic. Most cities that you've been to outside of here don't have nearly as much just constant ambient magic. So many magical items, mundane just items are used, and it is full of magic around here. You are very used to just magic being every spoon, every fork, every bowl, every table, magic. So you are the concept of eating a bowl of soup has never been weird to you. You're very used to cute little designs being put onto items to cover up the runes so that people would just eat underwater. Christale, you recognize as well that there's a lot of magic here, but you have you've traveled pretty far, and even when you worked at the Reverie Center, you have never seen this much just casual magic. Everyone you see, even the children, you see just cantrips just immediately. Everyone is just magically inclined. Either people are casting them or easily using runic items, which take a while to learn how to use. but people are just casually using magic. You can see that a couple of like the actual patrons are very confused on like the how to hold it, like, or they're covering up the rune that they're supposed to let activate. But this place is just teeming with magic, and you notice that for the entire town, not just this tavern.
Yeah.
That this whole city has been just magic central.
Um, so I will go up to the bar. Hi. Need to get how many rooms, guys?
I mean, they have rooms with just air, like air
Yeah.
room.
Um,
You looking
I
for
would
an
rather
AM
if-
room? What, you out of
if we
towners?
all-
Well, yeah, out of towners.
Yeah.
Could we get a room
I
together? I
gestured
don't
to
want
my five.
us to be alone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Could we get
Yeah.
one room with air?
Yeah, we'll get you one of those.
Do I recognize this bartender?
Is this an Airbnb?
You do. You used to go to school together. He was like a hot shot. What was the soccer game we made? I don't remember.
Nah, I keep forgetting.
Wait, I have it here somewhere.
But objectively, like the quarterback of the football team, who's like, I'm gonna go pro. I'm gonna Occam. You see, he was like the hotshot Occam player who's like, I'm gonna go pro. I'm gonna get out of this town, and I'm gonna be like cooler than all of you.
What a bitch! I feel
Uh,
like Sid. I feel like you stalked me in high school now.
No, this is most movies about the Midwest. I'm just like, yeah, I can clock this. I wonder this feels like Midwest culture.
Oh.
But
I got a question for you too. Another one, actually. Are you from around here? Yeah.
yeah, small.
Did you
Now,
know
why am
three
I copying
kobolds?
your voice?
You're welcome. Did you know three kobolds by the name of Bart, Taylor, and Xander?
What of it?
Do you know where the parents are? I have a message for the parents they gave me.
What was your last name again? Or did you have one?
I didn't have a last name. I'm just like Cher.
Okay. Because it's like, oh, those. Yeah, they sold their house all quick. Not even a week ago. Just sort of signed it over with that. What is his voice? I heard yours, now I can't do it again.
You welcome. I do this a lot to people.
Sold it off quick. Not even a week ago. Just packed up everything and left.
Possibly know where they might have gone to or why they left.
I mean, they left the forwarding address for the mail. If it's still, if they got any still here, if that's what you're looking for. But I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not in the practice of giving out addresses to strangers,
Well, I
especially
mean,
people's personal address.
So in theory, each of us would have one of these necklaces.
Yeah, you each have one of the malachite necklaces. You're all fine for breathing. You've had them since you were kids.
Right, but if I am in one entity, would I still have access? Would I still be wearing all three necklaces, or would I have access to like?
Technically, yes. I mean, in the same way
wearing
that
all three
like
of
Wild Shape has you wearing them. You
Right.
Has you like wearing the things or like
No,
polymorph?
actually, your stomach and feet have drowned in all of this time.
They have actually. They are
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did not realize that your stomach and feet had drowned. But no, in the same way that Wild Shape still has you retain all of your items in the like, or like polymorph, you are just in a different form, but all of your stuff is still on you.
All right. Will, if I give you
However-
the message,
If you make a history check.
okay. That's a 4.
Never mind.
Yep.
I'm gonna while I'm hearing this, I'm gonna roll my eyes because Pumpkin is not in a mood, and I'm gonna put a bag with 20 gold on the table and give him a look.
And that's my kind of business, and he'll just take that gold.
Mm-hmm.
So what you asking for? You want to know where they went? Where they
Yeah.
are? Last I heard, they was sticking up in East some hotshot tavern.
Fuck you, Sid.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you could be thinking about right now. What are
They're
you?
both the same fucking tavern as this bitch I've already yelled at once.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you expect from me. I don't know what you think this is.
I put hot chat.
Ah, shit.
Do you possibly have the name of that tavern? So I can deliver this message about their kids?
You already paid the 20. The gifted bear. The gifted bear, outside of the accent.
The Giffy Bear. What?
I
Thank
understood
you,
it.
Bear.
I understood it.
The gifted bear.
What?
The polka dot chair.
Gifted
Fantastic.
bear.
So,
The
and
Gilded
that we'll
Square.
just take the
That's a
room.
better name. Alright, one air room for you, out-of-towners. And you
Yeah.
see, he hands you a key. That like there's an actual metal key, and then on the top is just like an enchantment of bubbles that like constantly is sprouting out of it.
Much obliged, friend.
Alright, that's gonna be what? 2 gold a night.
I'll throw the 2 gold on the table and just
I-
start
I-
walking up the stairs.
That's fair.
I guess there you go. We just need it for one night.
Alright. Breakfast is included.
Fantastic.
Gonna
Yeah.
hobble up.
Bye.
As you hobble up, you can see that the rooms are split. So, like, at the minute you get up the stairs, you can see the hallway splits off to rooms with water, and then one half seems to just, like, immediately there's a wall of the water where it stops. And it just cuts out into actual air. And that is where you can see that there are, like, a couple of rooms as well.
Yeah, I'll unlock our door so one can get into a dry room and kind of like.
Yeah, you said it. It's
If
a
there's a
one
bed,
bedroom.
I'm gonna go and lay in the middle of it.
There is a single bed in there.
I'm just gonna do the thing that cats do, where they go and curl up in the middle of it and be like, "This is mine now."
It is a one bedroom. Sort of. It is like one bed.
Yeah.
In
And
room with
you
like a
sick?
single dresser drawer.
Should
Inside is
we,
a Bible.
is this enough room for the tent to go up?
I think so. I just need to, and he just sort of like shoves the dresser out of the a little closer to the bed so it's out of the way.
Yeah. My character's in too much pain to even bother waiting for the tent. She's going back.
I will actually. I'm gonna pick up the dresser and put it in front of the door. Get out. And we should probably also do the magic circle
Oh,
or anti-magic circle.
Yeah.
Just be safe.
Want me to give it a try?
Sir pulls out. Sure. Hands you
It's
the
just
chalk.
Gonna go for it. It's just chalk.
Can you put one around me specifically because my character's asleep?
Oh, I will pick you up
Yeah.
and carry you inside.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I was
Sir
planning on
puts up
carrying
the
you anyways.
tent. Baxter, you pick up Pumpkin, and Christelle, are you putting up? Where are you putting the chalk line?
Chalk line just kind of around the tent, and then just kind of like hesitantly just in front of the doorway, like where the wardrobe is.
As you are laying the chalk line, while you try, it is dry, so there is air. But every time you just put it down, it takes a couple of tries for it to stick. You see that like you lay it, it like flickers and disappears. You lay it again, and it flickers.
It must
Is
be
it like-
possible that the magic is keeping the air in here. If we turn off the magic in the air, maybe it'll turn off. You know.
You are able to get a
Yeah.
line down. It just took a couple of tries. You weren't able to do it immediately, like usual.
Okay, that was weird. Yes, sir. Does this thing like run out of juice or?
No, it works fine. Usually only
I'm
doesn't
gonna
work.
show him with like an extra line.
That's weird. It's usually like only if there's a lot of like there had to be a lot of magic to just go no to this one specific.
Probably is. I will tuck Pumpkin in their room.
Oh yeah, Pumpkin, you do have your very comfortable room
I'm asleep
built just for you. You're comfortably laid down in your tiny little loft bed. Such a cute little baby.
And since we're in the tent, I will bamf out into my.
Are you also going to bed?
No.
No.
Okay. But yeah. You sir. I mean, Chriselle, you are able to still make that like protection circle. It just took you a couple of tries, and like after a couple of them, it finally stayed solid.
Just gonna kind of like flip it a couple of times in my hand, just hand it back to him. Like,
You see, he puts
gonna
it
need to
back
check
in
that out if it's gonna give us that much trouble.
It really shouldn't. It's been fine this whole time.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so you're all in the tent. You two are awake. And Pumpkin is asleep. Can I?
Technically, us four.
Disgusting.
Us four are
But you
awake.
four. Pumpkin, can I get a wisdom save from you? Wait, you're asleep. You can't make saves.
Mm?
You can make slaves in your sleep if it's like a magical effect.
Ah.
I mean,
Pumpkin, as you're dreaming.
it's only a 16 if I did roll. So yeah,
Okay,
as I'm
60.
dreaming.
So, as you're dreaming, you are, I'm gonna, first, before I get back to your dream, what were you two going to be doing?
I'm gonna go into the library. And I'm gonna go to like the blood hunter section that like lit up for me and just like pick a book and read.
Oh, okay, you're going to the other library.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, Christelle.
I feel like I should head to the library and just try and look up that arcane symbol
Mm-hmm.
before I go and head to bed myself.
Alrighty. So I will need an investigation check from you. And Baxter, you said you were grabbing a random book?
Yeah.
I will still need an investigation check.
Okay.
And while those are happening, I will cut back to Pumpkin. So Pumpkin, as you're dreaming,
Uh-huh.
so you fell asleep pretty immediately. You know, you had that like vague feeling of like when someone picked you up, but you still like stayed asleep the whole time. Like you
I
felt
just
as
kicked a couple times in my sleep.
Uh-huh.
Did a couple of rabbit kicks.
little. But now that you're in your bed, you feel a sort of relaxation wash over you. And in your dreams, they're pretty standard. You're frolicking, having a good time, until you look up at the sky and see that same symbol from your sword just emblazed in the sky. It looks as if something is like covering it, as if it is like like in the same way if you were underneath a dome. It is that symbol in the sky just pulsing.
Okay.
And you hear a voice next to you go, "It's a shame, isn't it, that we're stuck here?"
Who's the voice?
You turn and you don't see anyone next to you.
Okay.
And then to your right, and then on the other side, on your left here, you really should be let out. It's not fair to keep people trapped. Don't you think? And you can hear like it is two different voices on each side of you. But you don't see anyone around you.
Hello?
We're right here with you, Pumpkin. We're always here with you. But we can't really help you if we're not let out. And they're trapping us here.
Ooh.
They are. They're trapping everyone. We're all stuck here, and it's really not fair. Do you think people should stay trapped? We tried to free them, and, well, you know what happened. And as you hear that, you see just for a brief moment a flash of your sibling getting stabbed in the gut.
Mhm.
And they go, it's, whenever we try and free people, they always, well, something happens. But they don't let us out. Not ever.
I
Would you let us out?
don't know. I don't know who you are.
We're your friends. Yeah, we've always been your friends. And as you hear them say that, you remember it's like a wave of memories passes over you of just ever since you were a kid, hearing these same two voices, having like imaginary tea parties that your parents were like, oh, that's fine. Just going out into the woods with like your two friends. You remember these voices from every moment of your life. but you didn't remember them until now. It's as if something was pushing it. And you see just a flash of, for a moment, of white light as you look down, and your arms entirely are covered in that same symbol. Just every inch of bare skin.
No. No, I don't know who any of you are. No, that's not. No.
We're always here, and we'll always be here with you.
I wanna wake up now.
Okay. But if you can, let us go. We want to be free. Everyone deserves that right. And you wake up in bed. You feel like you had the strangest dream.
Yeah. How did I get in here? This isn't the hotel room.
And I will cut back now to you two. You two were both looking for books in the library.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What were your investigation rolls?
I got a 12.
22.
22. I will start with you, Baxter. With your 12, you weren't looking for any particular book, so it's pretty easy to just grab one off of your shelf that had
Yep.
lit up for you. Cat. So yeah, you grab a book, and it's just known as. You just see that the title is Raven of the Mountain.
Okay.
And flipping through it, it is in the same vein as those books you had read before, where like some of it just seems like an entire chronicle of someone's life from beginning to the very last page of the book. Like someone, you can see that this is just like someone, they lived in a sort of like base of the mountain town. They were a giant, a Goliath. They had a pretty normal childhood. Like flipping through it quickly, you see they had a couple of friends. They used to get into scraps as a kid. As they got older, they started like training to be in the military. And then, as a soldier, would go out and go on missions before they finally started learning. As you notice, they start learning blood magic from a golden duck.
Oh.
But no, yeah, flipping through it, you see that the duck doesn't have a name. It is just referred to as the golden one. But you can see that they started learning blood magic. That they are very proficient with a sword, but slowly over time they started learning more and more blood magic. And you can see that it says they went to a temple in the middle of the desert before it just cuts off.
Interesting. Hey, do not eat my dice, please. Don't pull a Sid.
This is unnecessary. These callouts, unneeded.
You started it.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't on purpose. I was just trying to eat my Cheerios.
So once I kind of finish this, I'm gonna like sit with like my feet dangling over because there's like an opening in this library, correct?
You're in the other one.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna like sit against the like bookcase and pull out the note. Like we're all gonna like just pile together, sitting, cuddling together, and we're just gonna like pull out the note and just stare at, like reread it a few times, and then just like stare at the smiley face for a little bit, and then finally like go to bed.
Okay. And then Christelle, you were looking for a book on the symbol.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and your role was a
22.
with the 22. So you like pull off a couple of books on the shelf. You see that there was an entire wall dedicated to like each school of magic has its own like shelf, like not like book like shelf, like whole case, like and whole abjuration, evocation, all of that. And you were able to finally spot that symbol in I believe it's abjuration. Let me check. I believe that kind of magic is abjuration. But yeah, you managed to spot it pretty quickly with that 22. And you see it is a book with no title and no author. It just has that symbol on the front.
I'm gonna kind of
There's a bunch of noise outside of my door, outside of my window.
look between covers, front or back cover, and then close my eyes and slowly open it up.
It opens underneath your hands. Your eyes are closed, so you don't see anything. But
I'm scared that there's something.
do you look at the pages, or do you just open it?
I just open it, kind of pause for a minute. Nothing's happening.
Nope.
Then I look at it.
Inside you see just dense text. Like, it is dense, like academic, like college textbook levels of just like, why is it so fucking tiny? But it's well written and easily printed. It doesn't look it. All of the letters look uniform, as if someone didn't. You are only used to like handwritten things. You rarely see things that seem like pressed or printed. And this feels like a book that has been like hand pressed to be easily legible.
And I'm
Excuse me.
gonna go ahead and start reading it out.
Yeah. So reading through it, the first few points are like just a sort of explanation of abjuration magic, what it is, how it's used for protection, and then further in, as you start reading, it starts detailing that same symbol you saw, and calls it a symbol of encasement. It is used specifically to keep things contained inside of whatever that symbol is. So whatever is the lid or top of a container, that symbol is used to enclose it. Creatures inside of it generally don't know that they're being enclosed. They don't know that there is any kind of thing keeping them within one area. Generally, it is not easy to see if you are not supposed to be there. It will make you feel like you should not be in that area. It attempts to push you out. In reading the final bit, you'll say, it says the largest scale use of this symbol was in Project A1. It has been used since Project A. I gotta check something real quick. But yeah, you say, and the most, it has been used since Project A1, and it has been in use since Project A1, 1268.
1268, you said?
1268, which
Alright.
does ping in your mind for a moment, as that is this year. That is the year you are in, 1268.
I am going to close up the book, hold on to it, and bring it to Ysir's room.
He is inside. You can see he is flipping through. He is sitting at that desk that you saw, and it is covered in even more papers. You can see multiple journals open that he is just trying to refer in between each one. I'm just going to mention it somewhere.
Just gonna knock on the door,
Huh? Did you find something?
hold up the book.
Okay, so that's that.
One question solved.
Could you read it?
Yeah, take a look at the last page for me.
You open the page and he just looks at it and goes, why am I looking at a blank page?
What? Huh?
It's blank. It's empty. I mean, I've never
What?
opened it, so I don't know what's in here.
No.
Christelle, you see, it's fully written in.
Right here. Largest scale use Project A1 in use since A1268.
It does not say that. You see, he goes where, and just like fully lifts up just like a stack of paper, moves it out of the way, and grabs a monocle. He goes, okay, let's. Nope, that's You see, as soon as he puts it up to his eyes to try and see it, the glass shatters, and he goes, okay.
Oh God, you okay?
I'm fine. That hurt. You can see there are like shards of glass, just and he like immediately pours it out. He's like, okay, this is. Whew.
Just gonna. You know what? Fuck it. Since I'm gonna be resting up after this, fuck you. Lay on hands. Just make sure that
Yeah,
doesn't.
you see he like fully gets healed over as he goes, okay, that's don't look at it with magic. That's not gonna work
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
So he goes, okay.
Guess not.
So I
Is this
can't.
just something you're not supposed to read, or?
I mean, I've never opened it. I can't. I've never been able to.
Well, here. Why don't I just read this shit all out to you and you figure out what to do with it?
Yeah, I don't know what this. I mean, I can't. What's a project?
I mean,
You see, he starts
is
like
there a
trying
way-
to flip back through some of his journals to see if there's any. He's like, I've never a mention here. And I don't know what that is.
It's all right. It's all right. How about what we do is I read this all out to you. You start transcribing it with all the important shit, and you just have it for your own safekeeping, even though you can't open this damn book.
I can definitely try.
Let's give it a shot.
And so you start telling him what to write down, and he does write it down. You can see that he like has a book that he's just trying to write in everything you were saying. He does manage to copy at least the important parts. I don't think you'll be able to reread the entire book to him.
Oh yeah, God no. All right, got the important shit.
Yeah, the
Okay,
project and all
okay.
of that.
Close up your book.
He closes it.
Try to open it again. See if you can still read it.
You see, he tries to open it. He goes, the pages are not. Oh, I can't open this. You see, he is just he is actively fully pulling on it, and the book does not open.
There wasn't anything else important in that book, right?
No, I grabbed it. This is blank.
Okay. Let me try opening it. I'm gonna.
Opens immediately under.
Can I see what he wrote?
Yeah, you see his notes, his awful handwriting.
Okay. First of all, god awful chicken scratch. Second of all, what the fuck is going on?
He goes, I don't know. And you see he's peeking over. He's like, I don't see anything in there.
Repeat it back to me. Repeat it back to me. What I just told you.
Repeat.
The numbers and the days. The project.
You just told me, and you can see he is actively trying to remember. Actually, I'm gonna roll this. See if he can. He goes, you just told me. I don't. It was something, right?
Why?
Some kind of symbol. I don't remember.
All right. It's all right. Now we know. I'm gonna keep this book on me just in case.
Okay. Yeah, inside of it, it is both books are easily openable and legible to you.
All right. Well, that works. That's one way of finding out the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I can at least start looking in other books for that symbol. I don't remember what it was you told me.
Yeah, it's fine. If you don't remember it, I'll have to go look for it tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you can at least, the library's open. It's pretty easy to get through.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take a nice fucking lava bath and then go to bed.
Yeah, I think it's time for a rest. And as you all head off to various rooms for sleep. Oh, wait, Pumpkin, you did wake up. Were you going back to sleep, or are you staying up?
Yeah, I was gonna go back to sleep.
Oh, okay. So as you all head off to your various rooms for sleep, that is where we're going to end our session.
Oh, okay.
Thank you all for being here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much, you guys.
We finally got a combat. I finally got to use all my dice that just sit out. I don't just use them for checks or random
Into some
Yasura
solid
things.
trauma.
It's fine. It's totally
Oh,
normal,
what the
totally
fuck
valid
just
trauma.
happened?
It's totally normal books with totally normal symbols and totally
Yeah,
normal
totally.
events happening.
Just
Yep.
fine.
All of it completely normal and totally fine.
Super normal.
Alrighty, that is
Normal.
that is where we're gonna end our stream.
Oh.
On that-
Supernatural.
Shh, no, we don't talk about super health.
Hey, I'm
Well,
James,
please
going to
join us
Super Hell.
tomorrow for like a special little one shot. They'll be DM'd by the goose themselves, Maggie the goose.
Almighty Goose.
So please tune in for that really cool one shot. I'm really excited about it.
I'm very excited. We will bow to the Almighty Goose tomorrow.
So that is tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern,
Pacific is
5 o'clock Pacific.
I think. That yes.
I think so.
I can tell you for sure it's at 7 o'clock Central.
7 o'clock
Yeah,
Central.
so it's
Adjust it
Yeah.
to whatever time you need on your own.
Thank you
Do
for
your own math.
joining us.
We did a whole thing of math. It's your turn now.
You know, D&D is just tricking queer people to do math, and it should be a crime.
It's honestly illegal, but there are lesbians in it, so that kind of makes up for it.
It
Yeah.
does. For
as long as your DM doesn't try killing them.
I know what you're talking about. If I kill him, it'd not be my fault.
I'm starting to get it. We'll see.
So everyone, thank you so much. Have a great night. We'll
You-
catch you on the flip side. I will never say that again. I'm so sorry.
You say that so often.